Well, this is Paper Mario Randomizer. Randomizer came out 6 months ago, I want to say.
6, 7, like half a year.
Yeah, something like that. So it's still pretty new. There was a release this week that had some new features that we're not using because the seed was vetted. So, should be no issues staying under estimate. Yeah, we can just get started, actually. I will...
In honor.
I guess while I'm entering the file name, I will introduce my commentator. Well, commentators. I have Agumon, Gabumon, and Glenn.
I understand the priority. It's all good. But yeah, as we go into this, this seed was custom made for us by another member of the Paper Mario community, MX4.
Yep.
They did it without any of our knowledge, so everything as we go into it will be blind. And then other than that, I mean, there are a couple settings that we do know.
So the randomizer will have what we call shop sanity, key sanity, and panel sanity. We'll explain about panels when we get to that, but shop sanity and key sanity will be shops, and just the keys will be anywhere. So I'm ready to go whenever you're ready to start the timer.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Okay. Lackluster is very good. I'll be showing off a lot of glitches, and Lackluster happens to be the source of probably 90% of the glitches in this game. So that'll be very nice.
There's a lot of good guys that we will be using throughout, you know. Other than one partner, basically all of them are used. But as we go through, you will be randomly getting them at certain intervals and checks. So
something added in rando here is the homeward shroom. With this, I can go back to Toad Town whenever I want. That should speed things along quite nicely.
Nice key.
We'll come back for the berries later. Berries are only useful when we get to Chapter 6, and that can sometimes take a while to get to. Hello, Toad.
Ooh, and as you see on the bottom part of the stream, as we speak, is a homemade, a made tracker actually made by Phantom. It is still in use, still the modern version. Got everything that you could need for your, your speedrunning needs.
It is the most up-to-date tracker for what that's worth.
You're getting a lot of star pieces.
It's a little scary. So the Star Piece shop is run by Merlot. And the way that the logic works is that Merlot only has items when you have 60 star pieces, or when you can find 60 star pieces. And we've basically only found star pieces. So it's very likely I'm going to have to go to Merlot and buy any number of things.
Yeah.
I'm just getting some coins. We had to pay Kent 50 at the start. Just how things go. Fireflower. It's fine.
Yeah. Decent item. Any, item that hits multiple enemies is very good. So Fireflower, Shooting Star, Lightning Bolt. Is that what it's called?
Thunder Rage.
Thunder Rage.
The Thunderbolt only hits one enemy, but... If I get it, I might use it. So, just like in the vanilla game, Fuzzies are... Oh my god. Fuzzies are controlling Toad Town. That is very nice.
There's a lot of indecent behavior going around. Fuzzies do not like these shells. They will be hiding it, and we are gonna try and save them. Mega Quake. Oh, that's actually quite good. 2 BP.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unlucky. I'm gonna grab the cake now. I will potentially need it later, but I also potentially just don't need it.
You want to explain why BP is such an issue?
BP, so the FP and BP of... Hello, Bombette.
Oh, let's go. Free partner.
The FP and BP of every badge is also randomized. So Mega Quake could have been incredible. It could have been the best possible thing to get, but 6 FP is a little expensive for only having 5. If this FP Plus is good, we will never be upgrading FP. FP Plus, the way the badges are randomized, it could be anywhere from 1 to 10 BP.
Oh, but we do have a guessing game. Do you want to participate? For now, we do need you to pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 to see if it's right. Right now.
So the fuzzies will go to 3 different trees, and we like to guess the order and which ones they go to. So that's tree number 3 to start.
I'm guessing 3, 1, 4.
3 on 4?
Yeah. Which is just slow, I think.
That would be pretty bad in a regular speedrun. In Rando, I care a little bit less.
Oh, 4.
Unfortunate.
Less 1.
So if you're used to seeing regular speedruns of this game, this is English, which is significantly easier than Japanese. On Japanese, these fuzzies bounce so fast you actually can't really see them. But on English, you can clearly tell where they're going. And I did save in Koopa Village just because there's a chance this fight is really hard. That's fine. Not ideal.
Good thing we got that fire flower.
So it's not scaled too highly, but it's probably around chapter 3 or 4 difficulty. Spiny Surge being 3 is pretty nice.
As a lot of the early Mario games, we do have guards, which will basically cut damage from enemies.
Let's have fun.
Oh, let's see, grab bag.
Okay. A little lame, but that's fine.
I mean, we'll take that. That's good for Spiny Surge.
Which I'm not going to use because Spiny Flip does more damage. So, there is a setting in the randomizer to completely randomize the mystery, which apparently I forgot to turn on, but that's okay. We will not be seeing silly things come out of mysteries. Free 15 star points. So I have Lackey and I have Bombette.
Bombette's nice.
I'm really tempted to beat Chapter 1 with the 0 keys.
Honestly? I say, I mean...
This chapter isn't super high scaled, so it's definitely doable. I will check... Bombette is reasonable. Why don't we save and give this a shot? This could be very funny. So, you may know that in the vanilla game, there's a bridge that you have to use Cooper to raise with the switch that's across the river. You may notice we don't have Cooper. That's fine, because Lackluster is as good as any key, any... Hi.
Another star piece. We love them.
So, should be right about... That's a little bit too far. Right about here. There we go. Hey, it's a bridge. So, you don't really need Cooper if you have Lackey.
Yeah.
For a lot of things.
And again, this glitch can be done without glitches, but glitches are just way funnier and way better.
So, Flower Saver being 1 is an immediate equip because that lets me use Mega Quake. Also, yeah, when we run away we lose star points in Rando, which, it doesn't matter that much. You may notice I waited there. When Bombette is falling, you can't enter pipes. Just a fun little tidbit. Oh.
Fortress key.
Well, okay.
With 1 key. Now you gotta
Sure.
key for it.
Sure, why not? Just give me a fortress key, so I don't need to do all of the clips. I should have switched to Lackey. Oh well. If you have Lackey out, when you enter this room, he starts inside the fortress. Which is just very funny. Hello, Koopa. So this Koopa is a check. That's the only reason I'm fighting it. It may not be entirely obvious, but in vanilla, this does give you a fortress key, so that is randomized to be anything. 6 HP is a bit much, but we can make it work. The arrow also doing 2 damage.
It's gonna be tough.
I'll skip the pit, but I'll do everything else. So, almost done with this fight. Not a whole lot goes into the combat, honestly. If you're familiar with Paper Mario at all, we're just jumping on stuff, we're hammering stuff, we're using bomb in this particular case. We will eventually get upgrades to make Mario not do just 1 damage, but could be a while. Depending on what's here.
And he's down.
So, we might level if we continue doing Chapter 1. I don't really need that, but that's money. I also have skipped 2 of the shops in Toad Town. I've not done all of what we call Sphere 0, because that is Toad Town, Forever Forest, and Boo's Mansion are typically Sphere 0. You can access them from the very beginning. So, we'll be going back and doing that later. That doesn't matter.
Star piece again. We've seen about 10 of them so far.
I think we've seen more.
It's a rough estimate.
So let's see if I can do this on a CRT. I went too far. I'll give this a couple tries.
Yeah, shimmy and shake. Welcome to the void.
So this is what we call staircase skip. Let me correct my angle. So we are skipping the use of the second key in order to eventually get into the next room. Come on, Mario. That should work. There we go. So the door on the bottom was locked, but entering the door on the top takes us to the next room. And it takes us through the bottom door because this is a cutscene that has to play. This is true in vanilla also.
Yeah.
And the door is locked, so it stays open. That's how locks work.
Again, we're not going to the pit, so that trap door that the...
Well, we are going to use the trapdoor. Because partners are randomized, which you've noticed so far from us finding Bombette in a bush. That does mean that talking to Bombette in jail is also a check. So we're going to go talk to her in jail, and she's going to give us an item. Since the logic for this is glitchless, which I think I mentioned at the beginning, technically this isn't... Well, no, the Bombette check is in logic because we had a fortress key.
Yeah.
But the check that I just did outside is not in logic because we needed to do a glitch to get there. But it does make things go quite a bit faster. Less backtracking, ideally, is what mostly we're using glitches for. Hello.
You got a pebble.
Thanks, Bombette.
Bombette.
I will not use that.
Bombette just gives you a rock.
I should hit the heart block first. Get back that little bit of FP. So facing right here saves you exactly 1 frame. Because Bombette falls closer to the wall.
And then we got this fight right here.
Could be anything. Could be some bullet bills. That'd be cool. And it's not.
And it's just some normies. Alright. You don't really got much. That's like the biggest issue.
Yeah. I wonder how this will work with the bomb. Will it be as funny as I think it is? And? Yes, it is funny. Yeah, that's not great items. I just want to get this guy flipped.
You know, Rando is very fun to just witness because it's a lot of just creativity. Because you're going to be given scenarios that you're not accustomed to throughout normal speedruns.
You would probably never have a Volt Shroom while fighting bombs because you'd be going back to Chapter 1 to do that.
Yeah.
And that'd be kind of weird. One thing that may not be obvious, every time I'm jumping with Mario for an attack, I'm doing what's called a quick jump. So by pressing A, during Mario's jump squat, it actually cancels his jump squat frames. So you can save up to 10 frames by doing that every single time you do a jump attack.
Also, we will be doing our best to grab coins, mainly because we did talk about berries in one of the stores. A lot of the stores do have items that we do need.
Yep.
So coins are very valuable in words of just getting items. Those berries are going to be used for Chapter 7, I believe.
6. But yeah.
6 is Sky, 7 is Ice, yeah, okay.
Well, hello, Goombario. Goodbye, Goombario.
Oh yeah, all partners kind of have, if you do not have them.
First try.
Nice. Here we go. Yeah.
So, we're kind of at the top of the fortress. Hello, Tubba.
Ooh.
That is nice. I don't really care about this bomb.
But yeah, but any character or any partner that you do have, you can pick out, but they're pixelated and they will not have a use. So you will see the clearer ones as ones that you can actually use in battle.
The reason for that is really just cutscenes. There are some cutscenes where it swaps your partner out, and if you don't have that partner, that's awkward.
Yeah.
I think originally it did cause crashes, but they might have fixed those. But we will potentially see some of those cutscenes.
I do also like that the actual menuing gives it a question, like, is it really a thing? Bombette?
Oh, yeah. When you have a fake partner.
Yeah. Are you sure this is Goombario?
Nope. So these cannons are going to be a little difficult, because it is scaled up. So, just do that. Some free damage. 6 HP for cannons, that's fine. I have Mega Quake. I forgot that I equipped this.
5 PP?
They're dead.
Yeah. And great thing about that, we can just re-heal and get our FP back.
Yeah. So the Koopa Bros, though, this might be a bit much. I can definitely kill them, but it'll be a slow fight. I don't have great items, which is what I normally like to have here.
Would you use Lackey here or Bombette?
Lackey is actually more damage.
Yeah.
And he's already inside. If I had Watt, this fight would be really funny, but Lackey is also pretty comical in his own way. I'll call it out when the fake Bowser here is defeated, but if you're familiar with Paper Mario, the Koopa Brothers like to stack on top of each other, and you have to knock them over with 2 attacks, right? Well, there are 2 types of attacks that knock them over instantly. One of them is Bomb, and the other one is Lightning, which includes Watt. So if Watt uses Electro Dash on the Koopa Brothers, they instantly fall over. You also don't have to time the action command. So, unfortunately we can't see that now, but it's very funny to see people's reactions to that. Fake Bowser's attack is also notoriously hard to block. I do have a life shroom, so I'm not in danger of actually losing this fight. Just a matter of if I have to use it or not.
There you go.
We get to see so much dialogue that I'm holding B for. If you're used to a lot of RPGs, you're probably used to hearing about text mashing in speedruns. We don't have to do that in this game, because the developers thought ahead and made it so you can just hold the B button. Sure.
That works.
I won't be able to knock them over immediately, but that's fine. When Mario comes out of that stone cap, I can just knock them over. Might have to wait a couple turns. Black, blue,
Gray.
gray. So boss every boss will have their own palettes.
Yeah, they ran out of printer ink, obviously. They only had.
All partners also, except for in this build, Lackey and Bombette have palettes. Unfortunately, we got them first. But you will see Goombario, Cooper, Parakarry, Bo, Watt, and Sushi will should all have colors that are not vanilla. We also unfortunately got Red Mario. He has, I want to say 6 or 7 different colors he can be, and red is the default. There's Mario. He's back. I needed to time that. Well, goodbye, Lifeshroom.
Does 4? Oh, dang,
No.
yeah, it would have done 4 anyway.
Yeah, it would have done 7 if I blocked it. But luckily we have this.
Yeah,
And in this build, Lifeshrooms are guaranteed to be a replenishable source somewhere. So I will be able to eventually just buy them. There we go. Wrong. I need to hammer them. You can tell I usually use Watt.
Ooh.
That's fine. Very funny. Very, very big hitbox. Of course, I won't actually lose this.
Mega Quake.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get like such a great move that is Mega Quake, right? Ah, this is just gonna curtains them. Get him out of here. Ooh.
They still have 3 HP each, but that's fine. Lackey will kill them one by one. And why not? Normally I just don't use this item anyway, so I'd eventually be throwing it away.
Yeah.
It unfortunately dinged on the last one, but that's fine.
Just kill that one first. It
Yeah.
deserves it. How dare you avoid our attacks? Get him out of here.
Yeah, so Koopa Brothers, even when they're scaled up, aren't particularly hard. Obviously 8 damage is a lot, but the most that they can do, I think, is like... I actually don't know. They can do a lot of damage when they're scaled really high, but these are probably like mid-game bosses, also free level.
There you go. Everything comes back. Every time you level up, your HP and FP will get healed. And we do like upgrading BP, more badges, more quirks. It's very nice.
Badges are probably the best thing to have.
Yeah. If you've ever played 1,000 Year Door as well, it's quite the same. I wish we had badges in this game, kind of like TTYD, where you could just change your skin for free. You know how you get the Luigi, the Waluigi, and the Wario
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah.
Yes, those. But that is our first Star Spirit.
And it's Eldstar. Shocking, I know. Definitely randomized.
Yep. We've definitely not just done the regular game so far.
I swear. We still need to check a bunch of shops.
Yeah.
I will be saving pretty frequently in some areas, just because I don't know how enemies are scaled. The way that the randomizer scales enemies, it shuffles the chapter difficulties around. So this was probably like chapter 3 or 4. So chapter 1 is somewhere else. It could be chapter 7, it could be chapter 6. It could just be chapter 2 and be boring. But one of the chapters will be very, very weak.
Just waiting for you to get like 2 more Tubba Palace keys and then we're good.
2 Tubba keys would let us almost beat chapter 3. I do want to find super boots. That would be very nice to flip these panels that have items in them. Hello, Ralph. This was added in Rando. You can talk to Ralph to just refresh his shop. He should have like 6 things.
Repel Gel is really nice.
It's really good, but I don't have a ton of money. So I will probably go back for that later.
Also, red cherries are there. So we've seen red, blue, and purple.
Yeah, the purple is bubble berries, which we do not need because we have Lackluster.
Yeah.
The only purpose of them in vanilla is to get access to Lackluster.
Which would just be a check, yeah.
That's 1 letter. So I do need 3 of those in total for Parakarry. Hi, I see you sell music.
Ooh.
I will be taking these. we're going to get to hear Chanterelle sing pretty much immediately. I should also go to Merlot. I have a lot of star pieces. You may notice Quizmo's not asking me any quiz questions, and that's because we turned those off. So instead, he just gives us 4 star pieces. So we're going to get 1 item here, and then we're going to give them the melody and hear a song.
Mushroom.
Listen to Pop Diva's voice for a little bit. Beautiful. Now what is she going to give us?
We're here for the item.
Thank you.
Vulture. Oh, my.
That's fine. I'm going to get my 10 coins over here. I'll probably go back to the first Toetown shop and just buy the berries that they had. The Toetown shops actually do have names, by the way. The one up here is Shroom Grocery. And the one in South Toetown is Harry's Store. So I do need 2 blueberries, by the way. And 1 red berry. Where do you think we should go? Forever Forest or Mount Rugged?
Which one has more checks? It would be...
Definitely Mount Rugged.
Yeah. So let's go there.
I don't like going into Forever Forest until I have at least the weight or boost portrait.
Why'd you give me the option then?
I just wanted to hear what you would do.
I ain't the runner. But
So,
yeah, thankfully it's thanks to Bombette we can progress.
Yeah.
We will be going to Mount Rugged. This is where you'll see Paracarry, actually.
potentially.
Potentially.
With Lackey, we can actually do some very fun things here. So, assuming we don't get Paracarry, we might just break the game a little bit.
As intended with a, glitchless logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game definitely expects us to go straight into the ruins from here. So this is normally an egg. It's Paracarry.
As I said, I was never wrong.
True. We did find Paracarry on Mount Rugged. Who's this?
We found 2 of our partners in bushes as well.
So I only have 1 letter right now. Otherwise, we could give him 3 letters for an item. But might have to come back and do that later. Paracarry lets me get to into Chapter 2 Vanilla. So that's fun.
So 1 and 2. Oh, nice star piece as well.
Let's see how high scale these are. These aren't too bad. I'm not going to fight them, though. 5 HP should be scaled up maybe a chapter, maybe 2. So if Chapter 1 was Chapter 3, this is probably Chapter 4.
Yeah.
Thank you, Waka.
That's a good Thunder Rage.
Yeah, so Waka is made of lightning in this seed, by the way.
Yeah.
He does not give us the typical Waka's bumps. He will give us Thunder Rages if we keep hitting him, which I'm probably not going to do.
You only need like 1 or 2, yeah.
I don't need to kill Waka. Waka has 8 HP. If you bomb him, he actually takes 3 damage. So you can only bomb him like 3 times. But you can hit him with everything else.
Ultra Shroom.
That's 50 coins.
Free money.
We would never really use Ultra Shrooms or Jam and Jellies as items, just because they're worth so much money. That's a coconut. If you think of Chapter 5, how many coconut trees do you think there are, Glenn?
15.
Almost, actually. Hi, Bo. There's probably around maybe 10 or 11. So those 10 or 11 coconut trees that normally drop coconuts, those coconuts are littered throughout the world. Don't care.
Shout out to Mushroom. He's always there.
So yeah, we're gonna just sneak up by this cleft.
Letter. That's 2.
That's 2.
They really just want you to play this game normally. I'm just saying.
So, I'm pretty sure this is Bo. It would be a shame if it wasn't. Okay.
There we go.
So, Bo actually lets us go into Shy Guy's toy box.
They were just chilling.
We will eventually go to Shy Guy's toy box. It has a lot of stuff. So, I have no ruins keys. It's a shame. So we're gonna go up here by Bazaar. And what do you think I'm gonna try and do at least once?
Sneak by it.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So this technically is just to save time, and it only saves time if I do it first try. And Mario, clip out of bounds, please.
Again, you don't need to fight this guy. He's just kind of there.
Thank you. We are out of bounds.
Yep. A little bit stuck, though.
We need to go up a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, he's just staring at us.
So we don't even have to tell Bazaar that we're Luigi. We can just go out of bounds, never even speak with him. So, if you thought that the desert would be overwhelming with item checks, you're correct.
There's so many.
And I have the desert memorized, so we're just going. Down here, normally, is a badge called Attack Effect C. Would be cool to be not a coconut.
Coconut. We've seen 2 so far, so we only need, what, 8 more? And then we're fresh out of coconuts.
8 or 9. We're gonna go over to the Oasis. This is a pretty typical spot to just go hang out. It has a couple checks. I'm gonna take this. There is a check in this Twister. And it's a Sleepy Sheep. Which I honestly just throw away. That maple would be nice, but I don't have Cooper. And I don't want to do the Paracarry glitch. Hello.
Another castle key. That makes 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is pretty nice, honestly. Hello. I'm gonna need to go to Merlot. So.
Bombette upgrade.
Bets on Powerbomb.
FP4.
I'd take that. 4 is pretty good. I'm gonna check it immediately.
8. Oh no,
That's unfortunate.
That's
but
real bad.
we will not be powerbombing things on this seed.
So yeah, Powerbomb is basically another multi-hit one that's just like really, really, really good, really powerful.
Yeah.
And we could have got it at a much lower price. Sadly, 8 FP ain't gonna cut it for us.
So when we get the Ultra Stone, we can upgrade Bombette again. Which, if Mega Bomb is cheap, that will be also really nice. Hello. Don't go too fast. If you go too fast, you can outrun the little mouser here, and then he'll not go to the next screen. So if you reach the load zone too far ahead of him, he just stays over there.
Here's another check. Let's see what this may give us.
Yeah, what is he writing down? He's writing down Power Bounce. I like that. That's a pretty good song.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Jade Raven. I don't have money. Let me sell this Ultra Shroom.
You just got it.
Yeah, very convenient.
Fresh off the floor, 50 coins.
Anything else I just want to like throw away? Have a rock. Enjoy your rock.
Yeah.
I would like this, please. Thank you. And dried shroom, dusty hammer. What does that do, Glenn?
This one I'm stumped on, I'll be honest.
Buying dried shroom and dusty hammer lets us check the rooftops over here.
Oh.
Normally, you'd have Moustafa over here blocking the door saying, I want a lemon, and if you don't give me a lemon, I'm not going to let you, like, pass. But all the lemon... Ah, nice. All the lemon does is he tells you about the dried shroom dusty hammer. Alright, talk to him. So, typical Moustafa fashion, he rips off his clothes and he's going to give us an item. Normally he gives you the pulse stone. Instead he's going to give us a
Maple.
jar of syrup, which is pretty nice. That's 10 FP. Restore whenever I need it. And when I have a 5 FP, well 6 FP, technically, Mega Quake.
Yeah. 2 of them. We'll take it. Well, technically, you can do 4 in one game.
Yeah, I'm going to have to level up FP probably sooner rather than later. So I don't have the pulse stone. There's no beeping happening.
So unless you memorize this desert, I mean...
Nice. So we need 4 of those. Mark that real quick. Those are the magical seeds that take us into Chapter 6, and we do need to find all 4, scattered literally anywhere that's not in Chapter 6.
Another star piece.
Cool, 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 cool. You love to see it. So I'm going to comb the rest of this desert, and then we're going to go into Dry Ruins, which is going to be very funny if you have not seen this before. Because Dry Ruins aren't there, but we can go inside.
Bucket.
As you do. The rest of those are all coins.
There's a reason why it's empty. It's in the middle of the desert. Got no water in it.
True. This is there's bandits here. I'm not going to mark that yet.
While you're looking through the desert here, can I get in a donation?
Absolutely.
We have $60 from our previous Ramener, Bahamut X, who says $60 for 60 haymakers as promised. Thank you so much, Bahamut.
Let's go. I'm just going to mark some stuff real quick here.
Now, the toy train's really nice. There is a chapter that is, really relying on it.
Chapter 4, which we also got Bow. So we can almost just beat Chapter 4. That's a third letter. I'm not going to go to Paracarry yet, but that's good to keep in mind. So this is where Dry Ruins is. Normally you'd put the pulse stone here, right? What if you had Lackluster?
Yeah.
And just went inside the ruins anyway. So that was what we call a lackey jump. The inputs are really simple. While we're riding lackey, we open the partner menu and get off lackey at the same time. So you just on my controller, that's really nice actually, 3 runes keys. On my controller, which is a GameCube controller, I just press X and Y at the same time, and then switch partners, and we do a lackey jump.
Star piece. No, don't cover it.
So 3 runes keys. I'm actually expected to come to the ruins. That's interesting. This is pretty rare. Normally, we get a hammer upgrade in Chapter 5 in Rando before Chapter 2. Just because Chapter 5 requirements are so little compared to Chapter 2. Like, how many things do you need to come here normally? Well, I don't have the pulse stone, so I did get the Jade Raven here.
You need Paracarry letters. The keys, obviously.
Yep. 3 keys to get to the hammer chest, which I do have, actually. I don't need that honey.
You have so many already.
So there's this room here. Thankfully, since we have 3 keys, I don't need to do a frame perfect trick to
Number 4.
to get into this door. As this isn't my normal setup, doing any kind of frame perfect trick is could take some time.
Will be fun.
Yeah, that too. So you're supposed to use Paracarry here, but there is a very precise angle. I'm gonna see if I can just do this. Close. You can make that jump, but it is a very, very precise angle.
Watch out.
And controller dependent.
Yeah, watch out for that Buzzy Beetle.
He is very dangerous. So this is where we get the Super Hammer in vanilla, and this is where we're gonna get the Super Hammer.
Yeah.
The way that these settings work is the hammers and boots chests are progressive. So if I were to get the hammer chest in the Volcano, it would give me the Super Hammer. But since I came to this chest first, I'm just gonna get the normal vanilla hammer.
Yeah.
And there's one other check in here, which I'm curious how many people actually know about it, because it's not super common to find casually, at least.
I got no clue, I'll be honest. But the Super Hammer will be able to break the gray block that we saw that was hiding that last ruins key. And then from there, I believe the last one's the Ultra Hammer, which is Does it have a break requirement? Forgot if it does.
The metal blocks, yeah, that we haven't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's our super hammer. The super hammer also lets us get to what we call prologue.
Oh, we love prologue.
Do we?
Oh yeah, because you go in the sewers. That means you get what? Two blooper fights.
Yep.
Yeah. Each gives a different item, stuff like that. Oh, he was hiding for you.
I don't think this is vanilla. I'm pretty sure it's a different stone that you get here normally, but whatever.
Again, they really want us to just go in order for some reason. We'll have to talk that next.
That's fine. We still need to find the lunar stone. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Can you not do that? So, I haven't actually said this. There's a chance this isn't real, by the way. It is real. So we have actually still not seen a trap. That's surprising. Let's do a check first. How much is shell shot?
6.
Never mind. I'm gonna get bow upgraded.
Is this our hider one?
Bow, her starting damage with smack is 4, so upgraded, she does 5 damage immediately. It doesn't do any good against enemies that have defense, but that's fine. I'm gonna go grab the other key also. These poke fights can be pretty tough, and I don't have a great setup for it, so we're gonna...
You forgot another star piece.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
That's fine.
Maple
Let's
syrup?
just eat the sweet shroom. We really need that, I'm sure.
Oh, there he goes.
So you can... did this in a little weird order, but that's fine.
Yeah, you can set up on this guy, thankfully.
Yeah.
You can't leave until you beat him up, though, so...
We could technically homework shroom, but that would be pretty slow.
Yeah. Especially since we have to come back to to chapter 2 to do letters and stuff like that.
Yeah. We are gonna go finish up the ruins checks, which will be nice. The only check I'll have left is the pokies, because I just really don't want to fight them right now. Those 3 fights are gonna be a bit much. So I'm gonna hope that the lunar stone is just vanilla and we can beat the chapter, because that'd be funny.
Yeah.
So don't panic. I know there's an item below the sand that's getting filled up in this room. Rando actually fixed that. The item will rise to the top with the sand. If you were to do this in vanilla without grabbing that item, it's technically gone forever, but you'd have to do glitches to make that happen.
We know it's another star piece. Yeah, I knew it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm
That's a sleepy sheep. So I still need the lunar stone, but otherwise we'll be able to beat chapter 2 eventually.
So, chapter 4 checks?
Chapter 4 is a pretty good idea. After we go talk to Merlot, how many star pieces do I have? Only like a billion?
I think you have at least 30-ish. I think you have. I think you do.
This is... I don't like coming here early because if he has stuff, which it seems like he's going to, then coming here with only a couple star pieces likely means you can't actually buy anything. Is that even a good badge? It is. It's a very good badge. And I should have had it equipped this whole time. That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Power Bounce being 6 FP is actually honestly still usable. And we probably will be using it. I should be equipping Mega Rush. We probably still will use Power Bounce on Final and some bosses, but it being cheaper means we can't... It being that expensive means we can't use it for a while.
Yeah.
So, let's see what Merlot has. He could have nothing, he could have a lot of stuff.
Magical seed.
We're gonna buy some star pieces, right?
You can buy a star piece, 1 for 5.
Boost Portrait means chapter 3 is pretty reasonable to do. The scarf also, and I got the bucket in the desert that I forgot to mark. I know Chad is probably mad.
Magical seed. That's also for chapter 6.
Yep.
There
So
we
that's 2 of the magical seeds. This is the badge that you'd normally get in the chest above the super hammer, by the way. I'm never going to buy that. I don't have an HP plus yet, so I might as well get this. See how much it is. And it is...
It's 1 BP.
I'll probably be equipping that.
Next upgrade, yeah?
Next upgrade will actually be FP. For... I think you know about this, right?
Nope.
A man called Chet Rippo.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
So once you've upgraded FP and BP once, you can... Let's just go to 4. You can use Chet Rippo, who will be right here once you've upgraded those 2 stats. And he will level down 2 of your stats in exchange for leveling 1 of them up twice.
And we don't really care much about HP.
Generally, yeah. We don't have the badges to make low HP necessarily work, but the HP plus means we'll still be at 10 anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll be trading our HP for 3 BP, basically.
Oh, and look at what that little guy was doing. He's going into the little present, and that's where we're going.
Yeah, I'll throw the train in preemptively. So, Chapter 4, I can do literally everything here, except beat it.
Because you need watt, right?
Yep. You do need Watt for this area in order to fight General Guy.
Star piece.
We don't really need those anymore. We're actually done. I don't need to go back to Merlot, but there are panels up there if I do find, when I do get boots. Or a hammer upgrade. That would work too. Honestly, let's check Blue Station and leave.
It's up to you, man. You're the boss. I'm just here talking with you.
I'm gonna do some very big cheating.
And that's egregious, guys. In glitchless logic, this man wants to cheat. Shooting star, nice.
Yeah, that's really good damage. That's gonna be a coin. What is over here? Of course, it's vanilla.
Star piece.
So, jump is apparently not as free as I was gonna say it is. But normally you'd think, oh, this is a parakeet gap. You can make it though.
Life shroom. Good
That
job.
is nice. Makes up for the one I lost on the Koopa Brothers.
Egg.
The egg can stay there. Hello, coconut. How many is that, Glenn? Are you counting?
That was 3.
Okay.
2 in ruins and then 1 there. Unless we saw one earlier and we weren't talking about it.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you're right. 3.
To be honest, I think it's time for prologue.
Prologue would be a good choice to go to. I think what we're gonna do though is go to chapter 5. And do you know how I'm gonna do that? There's a trap, by the way.
There you go.
First trap of the seed. So any item that I pick up could just hurt me instead, which that's fun.
Ooh, nice key.
That's fine. Who needs mushrooms? That key could be important. It could also not be. Let's see.
Take your chances.
Yeah.
It's a bit of the upscaling though, that's the issue.
5 HP is actually really good. They're scaled down. This is chapter 2 difficulty. So chapter 4 is really nothing.
Yeah. Again, we could beat it with our eyes closed, but we do not have Watt, sadly.
Warehouse key is actually the one I didn't want it to be. Warehouse key is for chapter 7. And unfortunately, you can bypass the warehouse key just by having Lackluster. So, not really a reason to pick that one up. If it was the odd key, that would have been nice for convenience, but... Maple... Super Jump Charge. It was real. If Super Jump Charge is good, that's going to make a lot of fights kind of... trivial. Because we'll be able to use Super Jump Charge and Power Bounce to... It's really good.
1 FP. Oh my goodness.
We'll be able to use that to beat pretty much every boss. So a lot of fights aren't going to be too complicated once I have the BP to equip those. So this is the Blue House. You may know about Blue House Skip. But here's another way of doing it. With our good friend Lackluster. How many coins do I have? Enough. So this is Rip Cheeto. In Rando, he costs a lot less than Vanilla. Normally he'd be asking for 64 coins each time. But in Rando, he only asks for a few, and they kind of go up as you keep buying more. I thought four things, right?
Another egg.
5,
50 coins.
6, and we're done. Nothing else he has can actually be in logic. Only the first 6 items. So I'm just gonna not take that egg. Just gonna leave him here. He could have good stuff in those last 7 items. He could have some really good badges, but unless I get a lot of money, which, I mean, I kind of have a lot of money, right?
You do, yeah.
Unless I get a bit more.
But also, welcome to the sewers. This is going to have a decent amount of just areas to check. It's got a lot of chapter potential, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, who do you think I'm going to upgrade? Is it Watt? It's Watt.
Ooh, Blue Watt.
So, you can upgrade partners before you even have them, which is really nice just because these super blocks are so convenient.
And you don't want to just find a partner like 4 hours in and be like, oh yeah, I need to upgrade him now, and now you got to go back to like chapter or the sewers randomly just to do it.
Well, there's Miracle Water and Power Rush.
Miracle Water is nice.
The Miracle Water is for chapter 6. We do absolutely need that. It cannot be skipped even with glitches, so that is very convenient. Also, items in shops can't be traps, so we know that they're real if we see them here. So I'm gonna take this, thank you. Please be good. I'd say that that's not great.
Needs a lot of BP, a lot of work put into it.
Honestly though, I might still use it. 10 BP power rush is still like late game, it's still gonna be usable. That's fine. Thank you, In. So
Into the ice?
that we already know that that's fake. I could just open this door because I have the warehouse key, but where's the fun in that? I'd rather just do this blind. Easy. And since we did that, Mr. Herringway doesn't like to turn the lights on. So if you don't actually open the lock and go through the door, he just leaves the lights turned off. So, I mean, I understand. Like, if you don't know someone's coming, do you turn the lights on?
I would have the lights on to begin with, but I turn them off when they get there.
Okay. That's true. That is kind of what I did. Aw. So we're gonna just go solve a murder that we didn't actually know happened. Because you're supposed to go talk to the mayor and find out that he was supposedly killed. But that was a trick called Murder Solved Early, which is used in exactly 2 categories of actual speedruns. So it's just a fun little trick that we do. Saves talking to the mayor the first time. Well, talking to the mayor's body. And look, everyone's already here. This is a pretty long cutscene, even with text scrolling, so if we have anything to talk about announcement-wise, this is a pretty good 30 seconds.
Okay, we have a $5 donation from Moats Art that says, "Hi, 2Slot." And we have a $50 donation from Icebound that says, "Hey, Phantom, good luck on the seed and take this Ultra Shroom."
Icebound, by the way, is one of the devs of Rando, so he wrote the actual item placement logic. So shoutouts to Icebound. So the mayor is awake now, and this is all just a vanilla cutscene. Nothing special happening here. Not even a check.
Yeah, they should just give us the present.
True.
And have it be like Goombario or something. I don't know.
We don't need that.
Sadly, Goombario is not that useful, but we want him anyway.
Some people want him.
I do.
Goombario is on the tracker, but he actually doesn't give us anything if we find him. So he's only on the tracker because the other partners are.
He's a funky little guy. What's not to love about him?
So Junior Troopa is going to ambush us over here, so that's why I saved. We don't know how hard Chapter 7 is. This could be really hard.
Yeah.
Or it could be really easy.
Hopefully it's, the
Yeah.
chapter is down to a little.
Hopefully it's not vanilla. We'll see pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, Junior, good old Junior here has been following us since prologue that we haven't seen him yet for, and he's been. Yeah, smart idea, smart idea.
Yeah, we're gonna not fight that Junior yet.
Yeah, there's about like 4, 5 juniors.
The only ones that we fight in Rando are that one and the one at the end of the game.
Yeah, the hallway one.
Yeah. So he can ambush us in the forest. He can ambush us on Pleasant Path on the way to Chapter 1 areas. But we're just not going to be going in those paths to even encounter him.
Yeah.
Same with Chapter 5. If you take the whale back after
We
getting
love his
sushi.
we love the man's character development though. He grows stronger every fight, but we don't care.
I'll do this first. Well, no, I'll do
Blooper
this.
fight, yeah, fight him.
I am going to fight Blooper with Bo. This is the first Blooper we've seen, and
Bloopers have no defense.
this is normally the last one that you fight. I'll save those items. I'll just jump on him. So, little Blooper here with his 30 HP. You may notice that I haven't really mentioned it. You can see the HP of the enemies. That's not normally something you have.
It's nice and helpful.
Yeah, so there's a badge called Peekaboo, which is effectively what is happening, and Rando just enables that.
Yeah. If you ever play TTYD2, it's also the Goombet.
Goombella.
Goombella. They're all
It's
the
also Goombarios, but that would require using Goombario. Which, even if we had him, we probably wouldn't be doing that. It also just helps us give an idea of how high-scaled some areas are, which is really nice.
Yeah, we saw 33 on that junior fight, and we were like, no chance.
Yeah. That's exactly why I just immediately left. I'm gonna heal just in case I miss the block. I would rather not use a life shroom when I have supers. Bo is really good damage. She's doing a good job. See, I would have died. Normally, that block in particular is hard, but also just with a different display, it's going to be different than what I'm used to. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my own TV.
It would have been a lot of, trouble at the airport, I'll be honest.
I'm sure TSA would have loved me.
Yeah.
So this is Chapter 5. All of the Yoshi kids are in the forest in danger. We don't have sushi, though, so
Yeah,
that sucks.
we just want to check the shop, to be honest.
Is this good? That's vanilla. I'll buy the second one anyway. So I'm gonna go comb the beach real quick.
Why don't you go to bed?
Hi.
Waterstone, nice.
I don't really need to go to bed. I'm fine. We're gonna save anyway. So, yeah, we don't have sushi, so we can't really do anything about the kids. I don't need that, but that's fine. I already have 2 blueberries, so blueberries normally would go into your item inventory. But in Rando, the first 2 that you find are actually key items, so you don't have to care about maintaining that.
Powerquake. Ooh, hold on.
Easy.
Yes, much better.
I'll just put this on now. It's fine. So I need to dodge these fuzzies. They're a menace.
Star piece.
This one in particular. Yeah.
He was chasing after him.
Yeah, this one is, I'll scale up a little bit.
What's their usual HP?
Normally the forest fuzzies have 6.
And you just said hi to him again.
Yeah, there's another tree here. This is why this one is a nightmare. This fuzzy in particular is the only real bad part about the beach. When Colorado's not here to intercept them. I don't need that. Hey, it's the whale.
Yeah, we would have saw him earlier, but wait the other way around.
I don't need that. So I could go save Red Yoshi. He's just in that direction a bit further, but
Yeah.
exactly. So I have the Jade Raven. I guess we'll check and see if Sushi's vanilla before I cheat. There's always the chance.
We're already here. Like,
Yeah.
we don't feel like going back.
Yeah, so I can use Lackey to just go inside the volcano instead of having to swim around with Sushi in the jungle. But if Sushi's vanilla, it is pretty optimal to just do the checks. What is she? Come on, fish.
Goombario. No.
She's a life shroom.
I mean, quite nice, but
That's not a fish, but that's fine. So we can still... This is one of those frame-perfect tricks I was talking about, by the way.
Lucky's quite nice.
So I'm going to save. There's also a chance that this can soft lock, but shouldn't happen.
That's never been said before in a marathon run.
Nope.
No, sir.
Definitely not. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this for a bit. First try.
There we go.
So, on the same frame that you encounter an enemy while riding Lackey, if you open the partner menu and then switch when you run away from battle, you enter a state that we call Clippy. You know there's a load zone back here for Raph. This tree is kind of in the way. Is it?
No. No, sir.
So Clippy makes Mario's hitbox really wonky. It goes away when you go through load zones, so we don't have to worry about that. But we just basically use that to skip the entire jungle. And the only reason I'm not going straight into the volcano from there is because Raph is a check. So, and he has something on his tree too, which could be good. Raph is also always going to be a logical check, so very likely could be something. I will take that.
Sushi's got to keep up, honestly.
She's trying her best.
She's not on water. This ain't her strong suit.
She's also a ghost.
She should just float.
I don't know, if you're a ghost fish, are you still like a fish when you're dead?
Just think that everything's water. That's what I would assume.
So Rando changes a few cutscenes. The Mare cutscene was not one of them, but this one in particular is shortened by about 45 seconds.
Gotta love it.
So we don't have to watch Raph summon all his ravens and go on for quite as long. Normally I'd still be up there if I was playing like glitchless. Also, the other thing that they did was normally when you follow Raph through here, you have to watch him walk out of the bush, right? Oh, he's already over here. He's pretty fast in Rando. We do still have to watch them build the entire, what is it, the pulley system? But, that's fine. He will give us something. Normally it's the Ultra Stone. I'd really like the Ultra Stone,
And
but
he's fine now. Look at this man.
yeah, it was never an issue. He got away on his own.
Yeah.
Like, even normally you'd never have to save Colorado. The 2 times he's getting attacked in the jungle, you could just walk away. It's fine.
Then he takes our spot. How dare he?
Yeah. What do you got, Raph?
We totally needed that, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
We should definitely go back to Chapter 1, right?
Yeah, we've definitely not already come through that. Crystal Berry.
Could be good. Usually it's not. Usually Rosie doesn't have anything, but, you know, the 2 times that she ever does.
It will be in a marathon run, yeah.
So into the volcano we go. We're gonna do a lot in the volcano, actually. I can full clear. Except for the no, I can do the panels too. Because I'll get Ultra Hammer. Easy full clear. Let's see if we can make this cycle. This cycle is really tight on English. On Japanese, you have about 2 more seconds to just make these. Got it. All right. So that is entirely because Colorado talks so much more in English. He just has so many more words to say.
He just likes to talk.
Yeah. Nice star piece. The rest of those are all coin blocks, so no need to check them. It's the metal block, first one.
Star piece. Gotta love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, clap it up for star pieces, guys. We all love star pieces here.
So since
Shooting star.
it honestly makes sense for there to be a lot of star pieces because Merlot did have things, so it is very likely that there are just a lot that are in logic that we need to be able to hit.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Ultra Hammer, just like vanilla.
Yeah, so you can break metal blocks and flip tiles. So now tile sanity is actually going to be a thing.
Yeah, the panels that are hidden throughout the world now have items that we can go get with the Ultra Hammer.
So we might have to go back a little bit for some of them.
Yeah, there are 36 in the game, which honestly isn't that many. It definitely feels like more when you're just looking for them.
Especially if you don't know. You're
Yeah.
just like hunting.
Yeah, I definitely understand people that don't want to turn on panels in Rando. I really don't need a Thunder Rage. Now you may be thinking, how are you going to fight Lava Piranha? And the answer is we're not. Lava Piranha is the only boss in the game we can skip, so guess what we're doing? I'm going to go over here first. You could decide to fall down, but this is definitely faster. Just get the panel now. Especially when I'm not upgrading anyone here. So I have a lot of good items. I'd like to use them before I have to throw them away, but that's fine if I don't find a situation for it. We may be throwing away shooting stars for life streams and repel gels.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Colorado.
You've done well.
So, this next room, it's just Spike Ball. It's, scary Spike Ball. But
Run.
turns out,
General movement for this game does require just literally just jumping after a spin.
yep. So yeah, when you jump out of a spin, you cancel the end lag of the spin. There's other ways to cancel the end lag, but that is the easiest one for sure. Also, waiting for that is silly when we have Lackey. And I'm switching to Paracarry for a very specific reason. This is a trick that you might know from Any Percent, if you've ever seen Any Percent run.
I've
See if
only
I can do it without Colorado talking to me. Ah, too far up.
What do you gotta say, Colorado?
Nothing.
That's it?
So, that trick is very easy.
Where'd he come from?
The wall disappears after you go through it, so he probably just saw the wall like vanish before his eyes.
He was just like, oh.
Nice
Star
star
piece.
piece.
Let's go. Yes. Make this become a thing, please.
So, since Colorado's here, we get to do some fun things. And there it is. Where am I? There we go. We
Nope.
beat the chapter.
Yeah. We just gotta get one little card.
That doesn't actually save time, that is slower. But it's funny. It is faster to jump up the stairs than fall in the lava, unfortunately. So, Mistar was kind of just hanging out. She really wasn't in trouble at all.
Same with Paracarry. Paracarry could just flew at the volcano when it started rising.
Yeah,
Could have just ditched you.
thankfully he didn't. So that's 2 chapters done. And now I can flip panels. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and do a few panels throughout Toad Town that otherwise wouldn't have a reason to go and do. And there's also 2 panels in Chapter 5. I will leave the jungle one for now, just because I don't have sushi. But there's one in the village that could be something. I'm going to try and use the logic as a guide for, like, when I should check stuff. are when I would want to like backtrack and do something. Because without sushi, nothing I did is technically in logic. That was all pure cheating. So there's 2 things here. There's a chest in the room where sushi was in the tree, and then there's a panel in the middle of the village. So.
Ooh. Star piece. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Who's counting? Who's counting? If I had the Volcano vase, I actually still couldn't give it to Colorado. Because he will not accept it if you haven't saved the Yoshis.
Fire. Alright, time to go home.
So I have 17 star pieces currently in my inventory. And I've spent a few.
Yeah, you've gotten probably around 40-ish.
Yeah, I'd say somewhere around there.
Because the 4 for quizzes.
Yeah, Boo's portrait was expensive, so that would make sense. So there's a panel up here. Only reason I'm coming back.
Get it? No, you gotta get it!
I swear they're randomized. There's also a few panels in Toad Town. Potato. Let's go potato. I don't have a better time to do this, so I'm gonna get the 3 panels on Shooting Star Summit. Because we're never going back to Merlot.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Usually, I would save these for when I would make like a second Merlot trip, but not really a reason to do so.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're kind of full on good items, so stuff like Thunder Rage is not very interesting.
Full stream, And our last check here is gonna be... That's right.
I already have 3, so I'm leaving that.
There's no reason to.
So, I actually kind of have been doing this the whole time and haven't said it. A rando exclusive feature with the Homeward Shroom, you can save 1 second by unpausing the pause menu while the animation's going. It was discovered a few weeks ago. I'll do that when I go to Chapter 3. So, of course, as speedrunners, saving 1 second every time you menu, pretty cool.
Another letter.
I was about to Homeward Shroom out of like muscle memory.
You're in Toad Town now. You're still here.
Yeah, and there's also a panel at the docks that I want to go get.
So you're gonna go to the mansion, or...?
I have Boo's portrait. I would like to have the wait before going there. I'm gonna actually go get Super Boots. We can do that.
I like you, crowd. Just know that.
So we're gonna go back in the sewers. We're gonna Blue House skip again, cause.
Are we gonna fight the other blooper? Is that what it is?
No. You know where the Ultra Boots chest is?
Yes, kinda.
Okay.
In my head, yeah.
So as I said earlier, upgrades are progressive.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of Ultra Boots,
There's
it's
super boots. They're
Yeah.
downgraded. Yeah. Do super boots flip panels or ultra boots flip panels?
Super Boots do flip panels, but it's slower than Ultra Hammer.
Yeah.
But this does mean we'll be able to get Ultra Boots. Also, almost immediately.
And these are just also attack upgrades, so they're actually going to be quite nice. Magical Seed.
Yep.
Very good for Chapter 6.
Don't care. So that was pretty lucky, which pretty lucky I think is a 10 or 15% chance for enemies to just miss you.
8.
I'll just kill them. They're in my way.
Yeah, they deserve it. How dare they?
I am pretty close to a level.
And also, you do need that for, the double VP.
Yeah. I will eventually want to do this anyway.
See, 7.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'll level up off of
Yeah.
somewhere else.
You
It's
can
fine,
fight one
eventually.
more. Yeah, you have items. You said you wanted to use
Yeah.
it before they get going, so.
Yeah. There's our Super Boots. So, also never marked Ultra Hammer. So I'm gonna go to Chapter 3 and get Ultra Boots. So you normally need weight to get the boots upgrade in Chapter 3. But the only thing blocking you to get downstairs is a panel.
Wow, it looks like we already have something to do that.
So Super Boots will let us get downstairs without the weight. This actually is possible in Logic, for Logic to generate seeds like this, where you just don't get the weight. So it's entirely possible. I'm expected to do this, just with more backtracking.
Again, we don't know what's going on here. Our seed was created by the lovely MX4.
Yep.
So shout out to them.
So these cutscenes are still here. He says nothing different. Spooky, I know.
Yeah, jump scare warning.
There will be another one in the mansion. So forest movement is going to be a little bit different than probably what you're used to, because there's a couple checks in here that I don't expect people to know about. Do you know what they are, Glenn?
No.
Okay.
That's the fun part.
There are 2 badge blocks in the forest in vanilla. And unless you've completed the game like 100%, you probably didn't know about them. Because they expect you to go down paths that are not obvious.
The main one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is just the Legend of Zelda Lost Forest situation.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you don't know where you're going unless you got someone to kind of guide you. Yeah! Let's go. Star piece yet again.
Love to see it. Spooky tree, by the way. So if I would just wanted to get to the end of the forest, I'd go left, but I'm going to go right. See, this one has, like, nothing special to it, as far as I can tell. Except you go through and, oh, there's a beehive here. That's weird. Did anyone here know that there's a beehive room?
I heard it yet.
Let's go.
There we go.
People knowing things. If I hit that tree with my hammer, a bee will come out. And bees are Chapter 6 enemies, by the way.
So are they scaled to Chapter 6?
They would be scaled as if they're from Chapter 6, which Chapter 6 could be like Chapter 1. And there's one other room kind of like that in the forest. But this one's a lot easier to just, like, stumble across. Because normally when you're, like, leaving...
Jump scare. That's a jump scare right there, guys. We didn't expect it. Oh, also quite nice.
Pretty low scale. This is probably Chapter 1. That fuzzy is RNG. Sometimes he jumps high and you spin right under him. Sometimes he jumps really low to the ground and you just hit him.
Honestly, we should have just killed it for the level up.
It's low enough scaled it might have actually not leveled us up.
You need, what, 7?
Hey! Wasn't even real. Not that I need a fortress key.
You've done Chapter 1.
Yeah. A key wouldn't even get me more checks in there. The only check I didn't do is the pit. So Rando actually did add new dialogue for partners that normally can't be in this cutscene. I'm just going to hold B, but if you're really fast at reading, you can see what they made Lackey say. I hope you got that.
Melon.
Melon is 15 HP. Heal, that's not terrible. But,
Better mushroom.
yeah.
Worse super shroom.
So I have Boo's Portrait. I'm going to turn in Boo's Portrait first. There's also a bunch of panels. There's a ton of stuff in the mansion, honestly. There's 4 panels. There's crates that have items. There's the Ultra Boots. I'm going to check this bush. That's
Yeah.
fine. That badge makes it so you get more coins if you took a lot of damage in a fight.
Which, sadly, we don't have enough HP to really, do. Also, we just have money anyway.
Yeah. There's not really a reason to farm coins. If a seed makes you farm coins, I'm sorry. It's very unlikely. I've done close to 100 of these.
All of them on his YouTube channel. There's your shameless plug.
And we already have this badge, so
This is a fake.
we know that this is fake. You don't actually have to even pay attention to this if you know that you don't want the item. Like,
You're doing great, guys.
Well, while we're watching a ghost dance, can I cut in with a donation?
Sure, we're just gonna talk to Bo anyway.
We got a $5 anonymous donation that just says, Star Piece Hype?
You got another 30 seconds if there's more to say.
We also have a $10 anonymous donation that says, you did check the flower before entering Chapter 3, right? Also, here's hoping you don't encounter Goombario.
What? Rude.
Let's go. So Bo is a very nice color. I don't know if you pointed this out. She's very blue.
We got some blue people. We got Watt's gonna be blue. Right? Bo's gonna be blue. It's gonna be great.
Thank you, Bo. I really appreciate that.
Oh, she gave her yeah, more of them. I didn't even realize. I just heard the clap and I was like, oh, Star Piece.
So these crates are normally apples. And that's fine. Refund isn't particularly useful this late. Hello, Star Piece. The magical bean is a pretty good item to have. In fact, we definitely need that.
Beans for 6 again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we need one more magical seed?
Yeah, you need one more magical seed because
Yes.
you have 3. Yes! Goombario joins the party. That's what we want, guys.
Rip.
Again, he serves absolutely no purpose to the randomizer. We just love him.
Yeah, he actually will get us nothing. He is as useful as a Star Piece right now.
Which we also cheer for. So either way, you know. So this is our Ultra Boots,
Yep.
obviously.
The Boos can throw them anywhere from 6 to 11 times. So, if you're counting, which I was not, I actually have no idea how many that was. If it's good or bad RNG,
It was about 7, I'm pretty sure.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So now we have Ultra Boots, which full upgrades now. Pretty nice. There's a shop down here that we can use since we have already talked to Bo. You do need Boo's Portrait for this shop to be active. And we kind of are going to take a glimpse when we hit this switch. Get a nice quick look. Okay. I'll buy a yellow berry.
That's all the berries now.
Yep. So whenever we get to go to 6,
We're set for 6, but we just need one more magical seed.
I am gonna. It may seem weird. I only have 2 Tubba keys, but I'm gonna go.
And see if anything in the city or inside-
Anything in Tubba's castle could be something.
Yeah.
Also nice. Nice clipping through the door.
It's like you're cheating or something. I don't know.
So, double dipping Tubba's castle isn't actually that bad. So going back to complete this later only really takes like a minute out of our time.
For sure.
Versus something like Crystal Palace, which could take 2 or 3. This could be... Alright, if Shrink Stomp is good, I will use that on Hallway Bowser for the funny.
2 FP. We can get Baby Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser, it's a coin flip, whether or not he'll be hit by Shrink Stomp. So, if it works, it's very funny. We'll get to see that eventually. And I'm sorry to Stanley fans. I'm going to let him die.
Yeah, there's gonna be some cruel, inhumane justice coming up. Sadly, Phantom is just going to be a bypasser in this.
Aw, Tubba's purple. That's fine. He can be... there is a skin for Tubba that makes him look like Grubba from Thousand Year Door. So he can be very bright orange. But we get the default purple.
Stanley tastes tangy, apparently, as well. Slight orange zest. Star Piece.
Boring Quake Hammer. Quick Change is potentially one of the best badges in the game.
Potentially.
If it's cheaper than vanilla, I will probably just never remove it. But we don't need to care about that for a while.
And quick change, if I am not wrong, it allows the partner to switch and attack.
Yes.
Wow.
On the same turn.
Which is very nice.
Very, very broken. And in Thousand Year Door, so in this game, vanilla, it costs 4 BP. In Thousand Year Door, they nerfed it to 7. Because it's
really
just that good. And people still use it in speedruns in Thousand Year Door. Because it's just that good. Thank you, Klubba.
Yeah, because switching from Yoshi means you can never get off him. That's quite nice.
I could have just killed him with a shooting star, but that's fine.
You really just don't want to level up, do you?
Nah. Eventually we'll lose so many star pieces that, or star points that it'll be harder to level up. That's fine. I normally finish these around like level 7. So that may sound low, but honestly we get so many good badges that it doesn't matter. So I'm not going to go down here yet, but I'm going to break these. This will open up a shortcut for when we want to come back up later. Also, this room in particular is just movement.
Just get good at the game and you're good. Record. Gotta go back to the game. He's gotta go back to the mansion.
Yeah, that one can wait.
He's just a bit mad. Why don't you just help him out?
The game is 3D, by the way.
Just help him out a little.
That Klubba, if you don't move when coming out of the door, he cannot hit you, I swear. I've been told that he can, but I've never seen it. As long as you don't touch the controller. That's just Paracarry being funny. It's not a glitch, by the way.
We'll take that life stream though.
Definitely will. Goodbye, Shooting Star.
You can see the kind of the pattern that we set up in our inventory already. There's
Yeah.
A lot of FP save, life shroom, and then multi-hit moves. Anything that you can store up is very nice.
Yep. So normally down here is the Tubba's Castle key. I have had this be a Tubba's Castle key before, which is very funny when it happens.
Mushroom.
There's an Ultra Block here, or a Super Block here that I just no reason to use.
Yeah, you don't need to upgrade anybody yet.
I really wish I had the Ultra Stone, but sometimes we just don't get it. Which is only unfortunate because we miss like 1 damage on Bowser.
Yeah.
A turn. So, we're almost done with Tubba's Castle, and I'm going to Homeward Trim. We have quite a few options, actually. That's not Quick Change, actually. Do you know what that is, Glenn? That badge?
Slow change.
It's Dizzy Attack,
Oh.
which is a badge that makes it so your spin, if you spin into an enemy, you dizzy them on the first turn.
That's quite nice. Any like status element in this game is actually quite nice.
When we get Watt, wherever she is, I will be mashing the A button very hard for a move called Power Shock that
Could potentially stun.
usually does,
Dizzy dial.
almost as good as a Dizzy Attack, which means it's still not very good. The only Dizzy that I really want is Dizzy Stomp, and that's only if I have to fight the third blooper. Goodbye, Tubba.
Yeah, we're simply just built different. We are quite faster compared to them. Oh, Star Piece, let's go. Way to end off Tubba's house today on a good note.
That's fine. So, let's just go into the toy box. We haven't really spent much time there. Also, Merlin's hanging outside. I just use this as my cue. Like, he has an item inside his house, but you need super boots to get it.
Well, we got him. Let's see what we can get.
All you gotta do, ground pound 3 times, and it's a fire flower.
All that work, guys.
Normally it's quick change, which honestly, there's anything replacing that is probably not as good.
Unless it's lackey. No chance.
All right, we can go to prologue. Actually, I changed my mind.
Let's go. We love prologue, guys.
I haven't been to this side of the sewers at all. So there's one check here. I'm not gonna fight the blooper over here. Mega jump could be good.
Any reason why no blooper?
Because I'm gonna fight the blooper over here. And I would rather not fight super blooper right now. Honestly, bow is not great for this blooper fight either. How is mega jump? 4. Let's just power bounce.
And here's the creativity that we need. This is what randomizers will get you.
So this is Electro Blooper. It's actually a really easy fight, but I don't have a great setup for it. I usually have Watt when I'm doing this, but we can power bounce a couple times. So I dropped that one. You can actually tell if the game is capping you versus the player dropping the power bounce input. They do get tighter every bounce you do, so this does get progressively harder. That is a cap. Could you tell the difference, Glenn?
The noise.
That and Mario flies off versus dropping down. Oh no, he's electrified.
Bap.
Not anymore. I could just use a maple, or I can just jump on him. This really isn't a threat at all. I'm not concerned in the slightest. Electro Blooper is kind of what we call, like...
Pushover.
Yeah. He's honestly easier than regular Blooper, because he just attacks you less.
And also the mix-up isn't that bad.
He alternates between attacks and charging.
Yeah.
And if you hit him while he's charged, then he just loses it. So.
And here we go. Finish it off.
And goodbye, Electro Blooper.
You've done well. And we get the level up.
So we're gonna level up FP, which we've kind of said how BP is incredible, but it'd be more incredible if we had even more BP, which we're gonna get by upgrading FP. I need 15 more coins. Chet Rippo costs 39, so I need 15 more.
Yeah.
Can I cut in with a donation?
Go for it.
We have a $5 donation from Goombario, who says, "That feeling when the audience likes star pieces more than you." Frowny face. That was actually from Alex and Emily, so thank you so much for that.
Okay, so over here, Thunder Rage I don't really need. We have enough other stuff going on at this point. Items are really good early for AoE damage, but once you've gotten badges to kind of replace them, they're not super good to just go out of your way for. Speaking of Goombario, you want to see him again?
Yeah. Yeah.
There he is. He's going to give us an item.
Which would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, now you don't think... Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Goombario's useful, guys. I promise. He just gave us a really good item.
We can now beat Chapter 2.
Yep.
So, I guess thanks, Goombario, but at the same time, he can stay, like, in the back pocket.
No.
Goodbye, Goombario.
Yeah, and that's what you get, Star Piece.
Yeah, that star piece is normally a shooting star in vanilla. Oh, it's a frying pan.
That's good.
They do grow on trees. Just not avoid this Goomba. It's fine. It's fine. Goodbye, Goomba. First enemy in the game defeated. Those are just coins.
I wish this man was power scaled as well.
Ah!
Ooh.
Hi. So Prologue does usually have stuff. Some very good things.
Yeah.
The artifact we're going to give to Colorado later when we go back to Chapter 2, which honestly is it's almost a pretty good time to do so.
Because you can't beat it now.
Yeah, I can.
Let's finish the checks here.
Yep. We're gonna finish up chapter prologue.
Yeah, so it's not named Chapter 0.
Yeah.
Because Chapter 0 used to be for TTYD, I'm pretty sure. They named it like Chapter 0 Prologue. But for this one, it's just Prologue.
Hey, a letter. So, only a few things to get here. Sometimes you honestly just get too much in prologue.
Yeah!
That's vanilla, by the way. That mushroom.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to chapter 2. Since I still don't have the pulse stone, you saw me lackey jump into chapter 2 ruins before, but I can do something now, something different now. I no longer have to use lackey because I have the ultra boots. So we're gonna do a big jump.
I remember this now.
A little bit different. There's also, we're gonna deliver the artifact first, because if we beat chapter 2, Colorado is no longer at his camp.
Does that mean the check's gone as well?
Not gone, but he's relocated to somewhere a little bit less convenient, but this is just probably a better time to do it.
It would make sense. Checks should never be gone in a randomizer.
Yeah.
Letter.
Yep.
That's our 7th I've seen. There's been a lot. There's been definitely more letters than coconuts this run.
Well, there's 25 letters in total, so that's not unexpected. And with these settings, we only need 3. You actually can randomize letter rewards, which is pretty fun, but also would add a significant amount of time to the rando. Hey, thanks, Colorado.
Not bad. We're not going to use it, though.
Yeah, we're just going to leave that. And go up to the ruins. Just a quick up right until we get there, basically.
For sure.
And this trick is, well, we haven't done the pokies. This is honestly the best time to do the pokey fight.
Yeah, we do have a decent...
We're pretty strong.
And there we go.
So, very easy. Just do a tornado jump.
Yeah, we had one check here, and then none of the actual ones.
Yeah. All that's left is the pokey fight and beating Toot and Koopa, so we're gonna do the 3 pokey fights, which I have plenty of FP for. We can Mega Quake every single one of these fights. Well, I have Power Quake on. We can still probably just Power Quake them and kill them.
Yeah.
Let me just,
Lackey.
Yeah, Lackey's fine. Yeah, so this isn't like a huge deal anyway. I don't have either badge on, actually.
Alright, Shooting Star. I mean, we have items for a reason, guys.
Yeah, Shooting Star works. Honestly, too well. I will want a Quake badge on for Toot and Koopa, so that's still, like, good to know.
Rather now than then.
Yeah. We're gonna take off... Actually, Power Bounce. Power Bounce is less useful in Toot and Koopa, just because we don't have a good way to get the damage.
Yeah, we're using Shooting Star here, because obviously that bat won't be affected by anything. It's just kind of chilling.
Yeah, he'll be affected by Quake, but he wouldn't die from a Power Quake. He would fall off, and Lackey could kill him, but I'd rather not use Lackey.
Waste of FP.
Alright, fine.
If only you grabbed the one that he gave you.
True. Colorado was giving us a hint. Alright. Thank you for your 2 damage, Lackey. You're appreciated. That move in vanilla is 4 FP for 2 damage, by the way.
It's not worth it.
You may say it's the worst move in the game.
Goombario has a move that does 0 damage and just tells you how much HP he has.
True.
So there you go.
Goompario may be less useful than Lackey in fights. Maybe.
Maybe.
Easy, same every time.
And now Mario's freaking out like he didn't do this to himself. But, you know, it's just a staircase. Mario is deathly afraid of stairs. That's why Phantom keeps skipping them half the time. And yeah, I mean, we're about to fight King Tut.
The Teuton Koopa.
Teuton Koopa.
And he will summon a Chain Chomp, which is why I wanted the Quake badge equipped. Because the Chain Chomp will do a lot of damage if he doesn't just instantly die. Ooh, look at this skin. Normally he's yellow and blue, and today he's very pink and purple.
Yeah, today's been kind of like a cool color day for most of you guys. Only Slushy. She's red, and that's it.
Yeah, so Teuton Koopa here. He's gonna have a bit of HP. 40? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think we're fine.
Yeah, we do have a lot of backups.
So, turn 1, he's just going to summon a Chomp.
Yeah, so we're just gonna slap him.
He's very, very scripted. He will never really deviate from his fight. Summoning a Chomp on turn 1. Turn 2, he's going to throw one of those shells at us. And turn 3, he will do some magic. Unfortunate. We're going to take a bit of damage. Yeah.
But again, we have life shrooms. We're not really that worried.
Yeah, we're fine. This magic attack doesn't do very much damage, so... I have a very specific way that I hold my controller. You probably don't see it on camera, but...
I will say that Phantom, Phantom does a lot of runs. One of the most egregious things I've ever seen is not even from this game. He has done Poke Park, but you hold the remote sideways. This man tries to one-hand it during attractions and hit the 2 button. So he flounds it around like this. It's a bit odd. He's like, I'm not comfortable holding it horizontal. But, you know, everyone's got their ways.
Yeah, Glenn, also a avid Poke Park fan. I believe.
You would be right.
Supposedly, he's going to be running Poke Park in a couple months.
Yeah, in person. Pace, yeah. Yeah. This run ain't about me, though. It's about us beating Chapter 2 completely.
True.
Yeah.
So that's 3 chapters cleared.
Decent progress. Though I will say, a lot of them are stopped.
Yeah, Chapter 4, we can do all of the checks. Chapter 3, we're actually done with checks, except for the record.
We really need the seed for Chapter 6, and then Chapter 7, again,
Chapter 7, we don't need the red key. I would like to have it, though.
Yeah, we can enter the palace, can't we? Right? Because you have the bucket and the scarf.
And the Starstone. We can do a lot in Chapter 7. And it's probably where the game wants me to go. Fight that very strong junior trooper. So, I'm gonna not do that and go to 4 instead.
Smart move.
This check, I see so many people miss this. I'm not homeward shrooming yet, by the way. There is a check in the desert that wasn't there before, because we beat the chapter.
They just flying around most of the time, just waiting.
Yeah, so a lot of the time when I'm watching other people do rando, I just see them homeward shroom after beating the chapter and they just never get this. And I've had this be good stuff before.
Yeah, so this is a call-out post to you guys. Odd key.
Odd key's useful. We can use that to open up the blue house and not have to clip with Lackey anymore.
That's no fun.
There's also 2 checks on Mount Rugged. There's a panel up here, and there's Paracarry.
Get letters.
We have letters for.
I mean, we've already passed you, man, so I don't know why you're trying to beef with us again.
Buzzer hasn't seen us before.
He definitely saw us halfway through a bridge.
Inside the rope.
Exactly.
I'm Luigi. Well, darn. I guess you're Luigi. You're not who I want.
Again, yeah, we just skipped this fight.
There's really no reason to ever fight Buzzar.
He's really just doing his job, man. There's no reason.
Yeah, so we're just going to go grab a panel here real quick and then deliver letters to Paracarry. Not a whole lot going on up here on the mountain. Cool.
Wow. Give it up for star pieces, guys. That's what we love.
There's only 160 in the game, so
And we've seen about half of them, not gonna lie.
Quizmo has 64 of them.
We got some letters for you, man.
Please take them, Parakarry. Please be good. Please be Watt.
Honestly, Watt is probably the next useful. He goes Watts,
Sushi wouldn't really... Cool.
as we say.
Thank you, Parakarry. Goodbye.
We just have to speak.
So, the game expects me to be able to beat Chapter 2, so that's cool. We already did that, though. We haven't really been checking Ralph too much, but he does get a larger inventory every time you beat a chapter. For the first 4 cards, at least.
Yeah.
So, he will have a few more things.
Star
Probably
piece.
stuff that I
yeah. How much was that for?
Doesn't matter.
Well, let's see. 10 coins.
He has a coconut, too.
Nah, we don't care about that.
He has a very bad badge right there. Do you know what that one is, Glenn?
It's definitely something to do with swapping, but I just can't remember.
It is P down, D up.
Ugh.
So, if you want to decrease your attack power, you can equip that badge. I don't have enough money for you. I will be right back, sir.
He's got to just sell stuff.
So, how much do you think a life stream sells for?
10.
Wrong. It's actually 20.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
that's almost enough.
The maple.
Yeah. So that gives us enough money to pay our good friend Chet Rippo, who will increase our BP by 6. At the cost of decreasing our other stats, but that's fine.
Yeah, who cares?
BP is really the most important stat for us. So, 39 coins, we want more BP. And he says, okay, you can have more BP.
At a cost, obviously.
He doesn't really tell you what the cost is, but it's very obvious. I will just equip that, I guess. Put Power Bounce back on. We're pretty good, pretty good. Almost like we haven't even lost any power at all.
Back into the toy box we go.
We've already done everything in Blue Station except for the anti-guy fight, which I'd rather have Watt for, honestly.
Well, we gotta just find him. I don't know where.
Yeah, Watt does make fights like the anti-guy very easy. Anti-guy is 50 HP. He actually doesn't scale with the chapter, which if he did, that would be terrifying. Just because imagine anti-guy but harder.
I can't. That's the fun part.
So, I don't need that. Well,
Isn't that...
it's probably the Storm Key.
Yeah.
It's useful enough. I technically can just clip in there, but
I thought we got the server key already.
no. We had the warehouse key
That's what it
and
was.
the odd key. Hey, it's Cammy.
Yeah, Cammy's rocking it nice and black.
Cammy does have some very good colors. Unfortunately, Bowser is only vanilla. So, Rando, please.
Star piece, yeah!
So, it's been a while since I've done a glitch, right?
I mean, kinda, yeah. You did it in World 2. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so no reason for the Shy Guys to even open that, honestly. Nice. Fright jar, thank you.
Yeah, it's there! Yeah!
Cool, 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 cool. So, I'm gonna do this again, because if I take the spring back, there's a very good chance that that guy would just hit me. It's very likely to just get first struck there. So, clipping back is optimal. Also,
You're gonna do it again?
normally you have to, like, move Gourmet Guy, right? What if we're just over here? So, we are still going to feed Gourmet Guy, but this just saves us a bit of walking back and forth to the pink station. Those are coin blocks.
Those poor guys are on fire. Help them out.
Okay, cool. Nice letter. There's a hidden... Normally, these blocks are hidden. If they're semi-transparent, that means they are technically hidden blocks that you would need Watt for. But Rando, you have the ability to just make them always visible, because not knowing where they are can be pretty frustrating.
Delicious. This is lip smacking good.
Let's see what Gourmet Guy gives us.
Just drops Watt on your doorstep.
That'd be nice.
Oh,
That's fine. That's really nice, actually. I will take that. Thank you.
all or nothing.
How expensive is it? 1. Let's put that on. Quick change is also 2. I guess I'm not taking that off. Sure, let's put on Defend Plus and just have fun.
And then
That's fine. We'll float the 1 BP. Eventually, we'll use it for something else, I'm sure. Coin block. So we're gonna go to Green Station. Green Station, in most speedruns, you spend about 20 seconds here.
we do like checks though, so
Yeah, there are a few checks that take a silly amount of time to get because you have to use 2 different partners. But in the newest release of Rando, they actually added a setting for
50 coins.
added a setting for you know what the puzzle solutions are, like this. It doesn't change. It's yellow, green, red, blue. So in not this build that I'm playing on, but the release, if you were to make a seed today, you can disable... Hello, Cookbook. You can make it so the rando knows that you know that solution. So it can place stuff in Red Station
Propeller gel.
without having the mystery note. Thank you for the dried shroom that I'm not going to get, Shy Guy. So I do want that repel gel, actually a lot. I would like to have 1 repel gel for Final Bowser. Potentially more. But 1 is kind of the sweet spot for most of the fights that we do.
I mean, there is one in the store, so it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
if we burn this one, we got more in store.
Yeah, Ralph does have 1 for 15 coins, which is kind of nice. But also nice is just not buying it.
Red key. Yeah.
That's not the Palace key, but that does let us check everything in Crystal Palace.
All right, so it looks like they want us to go to Chapter 7.
Probably. So the Palace key being in is possible to be in 7, but
again, we are looking for Watt, really. Watt
Yeah.
is very important right now.
also, well, okay, logically I actually can't go to 7. I always forget about this, but I need Cooper.
Oh yeah.
Here,
I remember now.
let me mark Gumbario.
Thank you.
I know people were probably
Chat
very
was
upset.
screaming.
I don't want to fight Lantern Ghost,
Okay.
but really there's not a good time to do it. So
Yeah.
we got 4 checks in this room, and we got Lantern Ghost on the other side. All right, Pyro Guy.
5, yeah. Again.
Goodbye.
He's finally been put out, guys.
2 whole star points.
It deserved.
I guess I'll take this. Better than a snowman doll. Better than a snowman doll. And hi.
Close call.
I'm probably not going to use close call.
Gumbario.
I have bow. Why do I need Goombario when I have bow?
So, this boss, basically doesn't really matter for the partner, because the partner's usually going to hit the lantern.
Well, okay.
Well,
Goombario is technically faster than bow,
that's what I thought.
but I will go out of my way to not use him here.
Miss.
That was a 6 cap anyway.
So again, this is just gonna kind of be what is gonna happen. Honestly, yeah. Bam.
Well, he's gonna beam this turn. That attack is very, very hard to block. Like, it's so hard to block that I really don't want to have to ever do it. So I'm gonna try and keep track of like what he's gonna be doing. Thank you. He alternates between an attack and blowing out the lantern. So this turn he's going to do a stomp attack. I'll just power bounce him.
And then we can just finish him off next turn. That was good.
That was incredible.
What was that, 8 cap?
Yeah, that was 8. In glitchless, we're very happy if he doesn't 4-cap us. He has a 15% chance to stop your power bounce at 4. And in a glitchless speedrun, if he does that, you actually just lose the run.
So here's where we would usually find good old Watt.
And what is Watt gonna give us?
Watt, give us Watt.
That would be cool. I don't think it's gonna happen.
She's a fan.
And...
Oh,
she-
Vulture, basically Watt, guys.
That's almost Watt, not quite. There are a couple more checks on the other side of Red Station that we can do.
But then I think we gotta go.
Yeah, I don't think I flipped the panel on Blue Station, so I will do that.
Also, we can't upgrade, dang.
Yep, really no one to upgrade.
Gumbario.
We could upgrade Goombario and see charge be like 8 FP or something. The random FP doesn't usually favor Goombario, because charge by default is 1, and it's very likely to not be 1.
Again, it's anything worse.
Yeah. It can be as high as 8. Ah! Nice coconut.
Again, we couldn't get that without Cooper anyway.
We actually can get that with Ultra Boots.
Really?
Yeah.
Coconut.
Easy.
Just to show off.
So we're gonna... Because I forgot to check the panel on Blue Station, I'll do that now. Otherwise I'd have to wait and do it when I come back, but... The only reason we can't fight General Guy is because we need Watt to actually get past the next room that is too dark to see.
It's literally just blocked.
Yeah, the Shy Guys will break down the wall once we have Watt, but until then, just kind of stuck. Nice soda. There's no reason to homework room. I think it's time to go to 7.
Yeah.
Not really another good thing to do.
Yeah, again, so the two things we do really want are Watt and the Miracle Seed. Or-
Yep.
Yeah, for Chapter 6. If we can get it into Chapter 6, it will make it a lot easier. But we gotta get there first.
Let's see. There is a couple blocks in the sewers that I can get now with Ultra Boots. I'm gonna get one of them. I would rather not go all the way back to the room where the chest is,
Yeah.
but this is just right here.
Coconut.
Woo. So over here, we're gonna have to fight Junior, which we left before because he had 33 HP. I think that's Chapter 6 scale, which pretty high, but
I think we just gotta grin and bear it.
unfortunately we don't have Watt either. Unless this panel is Watt, because I did not have the panel access before.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah.
We know that that one's fake. I could hit myself with it and take damage, but I'm gonna heal.
It's bedtime, guys. Good night.
Yeah, the traps in the world can't kill you because this game doesn't let you die in the overworld. But I have no reason to take that damage.
It's also outrageous how, you know, we don't get a pillow in these beds.
You get what you pay for.
That's
And Mario doesn't pay anything.
yeah.
Can I cut in with a donation?
Yeah, we're just gonna try and fight Junior.
We have $5 from the Stairs in Dry Ruins. That says, literal ghosts don't scare Mario, but I do. I feel so powerful.
Four cap.
Typical, really. Bombette is some of our bigger damage on Junior, and unfortunately Junior is also big damage.
Ugh.
I do have a Defend Plus, that normally would have done 6 to me. Nice. Nice.
Another 4.
It's fine. We have Starstorm.
True. I was like, how is he gonna do this?
Who loves Starstorm? It's probably one of the most used powers casually, I think.
Again,
And who wants to see Mamar do Starstorm? Normally this would be Skalar, but since we saved Mamar third, she is the one casting Starstorm for us.
yeah. Yeah, so, you know, every time you save a Star Spirit, you will get one of their abilities. This is the same thing in both TTYD and 64. No, I was thinking Origami King as well, but that's wrong.
Hey.
There we go. We can go to Chapter 6, guys.
Yeah.
And a star piece to top it off.
Let's go. So I am going to fight the terrifying Monstar. I'm sure I don't need that.
I'm sure they're very real.
Hello. Hello, Piranha Plant.
The crowd had the same idea. How'd that hit us? We don't know.
He just decided to come out of the stairs. It's fine.
So again, now we're just looking for Watt.
I do want to eat this so I can do power bounces. Ooh, ah. I'm so scary. I picked up a coin in the cutscene. Because the cutscene moved me into a coin.
Nice.
He
Now
is
you got 6 coins.
That's fine. We get to see his attack now.
Slap him out.
He's gonna have 1 HP. If I block this, I'm just the best player in the world. It doesn't matter. I didn't have to block it. I have Defend Plus on. I forgot. I don't usually have Defend Plus equipped, but being 1 BP, I just left it on.
We take those.
If you didn't know there was a block here, it's because it's invisible normally. So this is probably one of the most well-hidden blocks. And it's dirt, which we do need.
Yeah.
We can actually beat Chapter 6 now. You notice the tracker actually did light up because we can beat Chapter 6 glitchlessly.
Yep. That is just a perk of Phantom's Tracker, which he did make himself.
Not entirely all on my own now. There are other contributors at this point, but
Give the credit. Go on. Do it.
Mario Man Taw has done a lot of work for the tracker. Thank you for the coconut. Mario Man actually implemented the map tracker logic. So I put maps for literally every single room in the game and listed out every single check. And Mario Man added logic to that so that it shows you when you can actually get the checks.
Yeah.
Depending on what items you've marked off on the tracker.
Very nice. So you can check off all 10 or 11 coconuts if you really do want.
So the only reason I'm placing this, I'm not actually going to go up there right now. But this does open 5 checks in Shiver City called Snowman's Gift. Because we gave the snowmen their scarf and their bucket. Now they will leave 5 new items for us when we sleep at the inn.
It's quite nice.
And then we'll go talk to the mayor, and he should have something for us too, because we talked to him early. Just a lot of, like, talking to people. There is one check up on Shiver Mountain that we can do glitchlessly. But otherwise, we're kind of blocked by Cooper. If I'd say I'd go up there anyway, but you need Cooper too much for this chapter. I don't know why they chose to make Cooper so valuable for the last chapter in the game, but kind of just how it ended up. He's more useful than he is in Chapter 1.
We got some gifts. And one of them's a star piece, guys. Let's go.
So, the Dizzy Stomp that I grabbed, if it's good, 2 FP is fine. Yeah, we can fight Super Blooper.
I'll take that.
Super Blooper will be 1 check, but I don't necessarily want to do it. I'll go through Chapter 6 first.
Why you hit him?
He was there. I just knew he would give me a honey. That's fine.
This is out of anger.
And then he talks. Too much.
So home we go, guys.
So I have the storeroom key and the frying pan. I'm gonna do those real quick. I'm sure Tasty would love to have a frying pan.
You're just gift giving right now.
Yeah. Normally she'd give you a cake, so let's see what she's cooking instead. She definitely could give me a
Sushi.
partner.
Could be cooking up sushi right now as we speak.
She could be. That's been my dream, to get sushi from this check. Just because the image.
Ice power.
Not great. Ice power is only really useful if you fight something called Lava Piranha. I don't know what that is, but apparently it's a boss in the game.
Never seen it before.
Yeah. Look at this store. Thank you, Harry, for your...
Lovely inventory. And one of them's in the back closet. They had to add more on stock. Nobody would buy them.
I'm just gonna leave those coconuts there. He is selling cake mix, which I don't need, but that's fine. You see, he's selling cake mix. And guess what? I've seen a lemon in another store, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found the cookbook.
You could.
That does mean the anti-guy is actually in logic. The anti-guy, if you give him a lemon candy, he actually just lets you take the chest without fighting him. But we're still going to end up fighting him because it's faster than cooking a lemon candy. As long as I have Watt. Which, hopefully she's in Chapter 6 somewhere. We're also going to, since this is rando, and we have the ability to do so, we're going to do this in an interesting order. I like doing Chapter 6 clockwise. So we're going to start in the top right, and make the music not as sad. We're going to destroy the machine that makes the music depressing here.
Yeah. There are a lot of checks in Chapter 6.
There are a ton.
Yeah, there's so many.
And some of them are incredibly slow, depending on the scale of the chapter.
The moles.
Moles could be really bad to run into.
Depends on the level.
But this is where I'm metagaming myself and saying, would M4 make me do moles? And I'm not sure. Because I think that they would have me do some bad checks, because the bad checks can be funny. But moles aren't necessarily as funny as something like Goomba King.
For sure. It's painful. We get it. We've had bad experiences before. Moles are just tough in general. They're an annoying battle.
Yeah, so every Sunday, the community for Paper Mario Randomizer has a big race. I think the most we've had is 13 people at once. And we play the races glitchlessly. So, very often, Goomba King ends up being required, and no one is happy. Hi, Cooper.
Look at him. He's just chilling in a block. But that makes it possible for Chapter 7, though.
Yes, it makes it unfortunately possible to full clear Chapter 7 and not beat it.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
What's this little guy doing? Imposter.
So, he is out cold.
Concussion.
And this is a fun little quirk of Magic Koopas. For any of them before Chapter 8, at least. You see, he's all alone.
So what is this man gonna do?
Peace.
See ya.
Magikoopas, when they're alone, they just leave. They're not here to fight Mario.
And let's get rid of this music.
Goodbye, music. One hit on the right, hammer it on the left until it's destroyed. So, because of this, I will show everyone the music that you've probably never heard before. Unless you're a really big fan and for some reason like to go talk to the sun after beating the chapter. There's really no reason to ever go back to the sun in really any gameplay loop whatsoever. But the sun has special music when you've cleared the skies. Music that is a shame to not be literally anywhere else in the game. And I think among a lot of speedrunners, this was only discovered because of the practice ROM that we have, which shoutouts to JCog, who wrote that. He was just messing around, teleporting all over the place. Teleported to the Sun Tower. Okay.
Star piece, yeah. And what were you saying? Yeah, wait. Now what were you saying?
Yeah. Wait, let me check this. Okay. Wasn't a star piece.
Just to make sure.
So JCog just teleporting around everywhere in later chapter states, and then went to the Sun Tower and found music that he had never heard before. And now it's very fun to share that with people, because everyone's always surprised that there's other music. Hi, Watt.
Yes. That makes a lot of stuff possible now.
That does let us beat chapter 4. And so we can actually beat 2 chapters at the moment. I need a Tubba's Castle key and the Palace key, and we are actually go mode.
Yeah, we are gonna take a big jump through 6, though.
Yeah, 6 has so much stuff that we kind of just have to do this. Take Lackey across these spikes real quick. Just a bunch of trees to hit. Thank you. The fun thing about 6 is honestly that it's just movement. I don't need a fry jar.
Until you're doing glitchless PB attempts, and then
Well, in glitches especially, it's just movement.
Lackey jump. Lovely job.
And nothing.
Great reward.
So that just skips...
Dictionary. Cool.
That skips having to use Sushi to get up there after turning in the Water Stone. This is just Parakarry doing his thing. That is fake, because Ralph has the real one. So, this raises the water,
Yeah.
right? I don't have Sushi. How am I going to get back?
Let's theorize a little bit. What do you have?
I mean, there's the Homeward Shroom, right? But that'd be really slow.
Yeah.
So it seems like a bad idea to just be putting this here, right?
I mean, maybe Mario can swim suddenly.
That's an interesting one. So
It never happened. He's made of paper, though.
Yeah, so, oh, look, the water's rising. Ah, I don't have Sushi. That's a problem.
Looks like we're stuck.
So Lily is going to give us what is normally Miracle Water. And it's a Dizzy Style.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
Goodbye. So,
How does Mario swim? Oh, whoopsie.
the cutscene lied to us. If you don't have Sushi, that when you load that room, there's no water there. Just a little rando thing that they added. Makes it so you don't accidentally soft lock yourself. Because otherwise, like,
What could you do?
yeah, you could just Homeward Shroom.
You'd have to homeward shroom.
So this is a room in speedruns that we call the Death Room.
I wonder what happens.
So
These bees suck.
that bee, that cloud, spike shield,
Kyle.
whack-as bump. That room is very hard to avoid those enemies. So for a lot of beginners, thank you, Posey. It can lead to you just dying.
Nice
Well,
doll.
I found Goombaria's dolly.
Go back to Prologue. You can give it to him.
She doesn't need it. Maybe. Come on, B. So that could be important. And we're gonna check Rosie here. There's a fight that I have to do.
Yeah, you're good enough now.
Probably. I would really like to like upgrade Bombette or something again. So even though I can see that, I can't jump on it until... Hi!
Oh, we got all the partners. Let's go. And for your troubles, you got you got stepped on.
So... I honestly didn't want to see Sushi, I'm not gonna lie. But the reason I didn't want to see Sushi is because that means I can save the Yoshis now.
You can go back to chapter 5, yeah.
And saving the Yoshis is... honestly not on the top of the list of things I like doing. But Chapter 5 could have stuff.
I mean, so what are the possibilities that we can do currently after we go through this?
Everything.
Basically.
The part of the rando where we can do literally everything. This is a very good WAD.
Troubles for, you know, them not showing up for half the run. They're just poking you.
Yeah, smacking me with their wand.
It's rounded. How does it do damage? It's like hitting you with a spoon.
So, I guess I'm gonna clear chapter 6 so I don't have to come back here.
Makes sense. And he bolts it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Coward's mentality.
This is Rosie. If she doesn't have something I want, she's not getting the Crystal Berry. That's just how it is. So, Rosie's little backstory is she has the Water Stone, which is Lily's life source. And she doesn't want to give it up because it looks pretty.
Bit rude, right? Repel gel. Kind of nice.
It's kind of nice. I don't think it's nice enough.
Yeah, sorry.
She's not getting the Crystal Berry right now. I can buy one of those from Ralph.
You should have just stole one of the partners from random tiles that we found him in.
Yeah. If you have something I want, I will gladly give you the Crystal Berry.
Can I pop in with a few donations?
Yeah.
We have a $20 donation from Icklehoof that says, because I am too lazy to walk downstairs and do it myself. And we have a $10 anonymous donation that says, only a little over 2 hours late this time. Good luck on the rest of your run, Phantom.
All right.
And
Go ahead.
actually, while I have you here, I do want to remind you that after this run, we are doing a run of Pokemon Pearl. And right now there is a bid war going on, and we still need a rival name. So for the low amount of $5, you could decide what the rival's name is.
So this music, you likely have never heard it before, unless you came back and talked to the sun after beating the chapter. And the only reason we need to do this is to trigger the Lackey fight. So, it's just a little, it's a banger. That you just never get to hear playing the game normally.
Yeah.
Star piece, by the way.
There you go. You're catching them on more than I am, I'll be honest.
So, Lackey, who we've had for literally the past however long we've been going.
We started with him.
Yeah,
He now wants to beef with us.
that's fine. It'll take a few turns, but we will deal with him. Dizzy? Dizzy? Yeah.
Yeah. Now what are you gonna do? That's right, nothing.
He's just stunned. Here, let's, I should have done this for turn 1. Easy. Just make Mario's jumps do more damage. And being at 6 HP means that Watt can't kill him, unfortunately.
Oh well. Bye.
Alright, thank you, Lackey.
You did great. Now what are you gonna do? Join my team or something? I don't know.
Would be pretty nice. So, how much? I should have a lot of BP, right? I can put on Super Jump Charge and Power Bounce. Super Jump Charge was 4, Power Bounce is 1. We're gonna forgive Lackey, by the way.
Yeah, he's done great. You know, honestly, it's just a rough patch.
Yeah, we're gonna World Peace. I select World Peace there, it's like a few text boxes shorter than the other options. And thank you.
That's honestly not that bad, but I mean, we've been hoarding most of the items, to be honest.
Yeah.
You just picked a random one up from a tile that we saw.
So, Super Jump Charge is 4. I do want this, and I already have Mega Rush on. Nice, nice.
You've already done it.
So we're gonna deal with Huff in probably the most broken way.
Bully him.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've saved. I also just leveled up. Dirt first.
Yes, there's always an order.
Put the bean in the dirt.
And then water it.
Yeah.
Give it some love.
And then we watch the beanstalk grow. This cutscene's a little bit shorter in Rando. In vanilla, it's like 45 seconds. But they did cut out a little bit of it.
Just a small tad.
Still going. And fade to black. Now-ish. There we go.
There you go.
So normally you'd see it also growing up above the clouds, which we still have to write it up there anyway.
Yeah, so
Another like 15-20 seconds here of riding the beanstalk.
just spinning.
Mario's walking actually right now in place. He's having a great time.
He's always facing the same way as well. He's like a pirouette dancer. That's how you not get dizzy.
Okay, so there is an item in that cloud, but it is faster to reload the room than it is to wait for that cloud elevator to come down. It's a shooting star. That's fine.
I couldn't even tell. You got quicker eyes than I do.
I'm pretty used to seeing just the top couple pixels and being like, ah, yes.
Oh, whoops, sorry, we tripped into something. Thankfully, this is a cloud. You know.
A very green cloud. Huff is not normally this color. He does normally have that much HP though, so.
It's
15 HP, 4. So he does 4 unblocked. Means he loses. Okay.
all right, bully him.
The wind. I have Defend Plus on, so the wind should do
5.
6 if I do literally nothing.
We're testing out waters here.
Cool. And then I don't block his stomp. You notice I'm just charging.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's really weird. I know. Oh, he's bow. Oh no, we're at 1 HP.
It's like he's planned this or something. I don't know. 16.
Okay, I think he's dead.
Yeah, I also do too. This man. Playing for the long haul, we see how it is.
I should take off Defend Plus so I'm more used to the math. But we'll leave it on for a little bit longer until I forget about it again.
And that is chapter 6.
The 4th Star Spirit we've saved, actually.
Yeah. We got a couple more. 3, 4, 7.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go to 7.
We made progress in almost all of them.
We've actually full cleared 3 and 4.
And 7 we barely touched because Ice Palace is long.
Yep. We do have all the partners, though, which means we can get all the way through the Crystal Palace up until the last door that is locked behind an item we don't have.
Yes. So do we want to do 3 or 4 first?
Well, I've already full cleared 3, except for the record.
Which
So
we have now.
we do have the record, but it is only 1 check. So I'm going to gamble on 7.
Oh.
I also am going to do moles, I think.
You madman.
It's going to be a bit of effort, but that's fine.
That's what saving's for. Who cares?
we can very easily defeat the moles. With a bit of... lot of FP. Power Quake is good, FP plus, why not? That's not enough. That's fine. Bombette is, as we saw earlier, very expensive. So...
Star piece.
yeah, that star piece is going to stay there forever. So these moles have 12 HP. Each of these fights has different number of moles, 1, 2, 3, and 4, counterclockwise from the top left. Except 3 is in the top right, so I lied. It's more like an N-shaped. 1 mole.
Let's just beat this one up quickly.
And he's almost dead.
We're just gonna murder him normally. Again, it gets harder the more there are.
Yeah, that's why we have AoE. But Bombette being as expensive as she is, this is usually where that is a problem.
And you have to beat him in this phase. You can't go back, right?
You can go back and hit the heart block, but that would also be slow.
Yeah.
I will not be leveling up here. That's fine. Sure. 10 FP is nice. That means I can powerbomb. That's all you need.
Got some nice jams to it.
So this leaves them at 6, which is...
Power Quaker, right? Even better, Starstorm, guaranteed.
So Starstorm is a very long animation that a lot of people tend to avoid using. But it is a little bit faster if you use it to kill enemies. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Doesn't make up for the fact that you're using Starstorm, but...
I wonder what we're gonna do now.
well, we're gonna do this and then level up.
And then get everything back.
And then see what Petunia has to give us.
Hopefully something good.
It would be really cool if it was a Tubba's Castle key or the Crystal Palace key.
Any key, we'll take it. You
Both
better
of these keys are mandatory.
give us a fortress key. Star piece, yes. All that work.
Worth it.
Time to go home.
I do have the dictionary, so I guess I can give that to Rusty. So the Shy Guy stole his dictionary a while ago, and thank you.
Star piece. You're just, you're doing very well today.
So many star pieces. So Ralph is actually full. This is the last time his inventory will update on this seed. So let's see what he has. Unfortunately, I only have 5 coins. I'm gonna leave that there and sell some stuff.
Yeah, we have an Ultra Stream in our back pocket. That's a free 50.
I think it's a jam and jelly. We might have both.
You have both. You definitely have an Ultra Stream. You definitely pocketed one, unless you threw it out.
You're right.
Yes. I've been paying attention, guys. Don't worry.
I have 2 maples. I don't really need the jam and jelly. The HP plus is nice because, again, it's really cheap. So we can be at 20 when we have a base of 5. But ideally, I find a badge called Last Stand that will make the 5 HP optimal. And then we will just take off the HP pluses.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a red berry. His inventory cycles when you talk to him. It's not random.
Hell gel.
I'll just buy this while I'm here. And he should have a couple more things. He might be done.
Star piece. Yeah.
Let's go, Ralph.
More star pieces. That's 2.
All right.
Yeah, we have cycled through.
Yep, that is Ralph.
That man is hoarding 3-star pieces.
So I'm gonna just do this now. I don't have to do this fight, but might as well. So this is a super blooper. And
Yeah,
yeah,
as we go through it, it's just good old blooper. We love them.
so this is for one chest, and this fight is typically pretty hard, and we just need to get lucky.
Again, as we're like nearing endgame, we realize that we have a lot of 1 checks in places.
That's fine.
So it's gonna be very annoying to have to go back and forth and back and forth. That's why the homeward shroom is so nice.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be relying on Dizzy Stomp and Power Shock to keep Blooper effectively paralyzed. Because hopefully, he just never attacks. Let's go.
Get him out of here.
Because this Blooper is very, very strong on English. It's fine.
5 cap.
So on English, he does 20 damage when he attacks on turn 4.
Six. Better than last time.
In Japanese, he attacks for 10 damage when he's charged, by the way. So English is just harder.
1 HP, finish it off.
Easy.
You did it.
The English fight is harder for not really much reason, in my opinion, but
Let's see what this check's gonna be. Please be Crystal Key.
that'd be pretty cool.
Repel Gel.
That's fine.
Good item. Eh.
So this is probably still the best time to just go to Chapter 7. I could fight Goomba King also, but I will regretfully hold that off until I don't find the Crystal Palace key here. How many coins do I have? Let's buy some things, just in case Rip Cheeto has stuff. Thank you.
Thank you for blowing us up. So rude. Apple.
It's fine. We got a life stream out of it. That's okay. So that was 9 checks total. He does technically have 2 more items if I get enough money. If he has Last Stand, that would be very cool. But hopefully we just find Last Stand up here instead. So this is technically not faster, but I want to show it off because it's funny. And who doesn't like funny glitches? It's only faster if you don't have the bucket and scarf, because otherwise it's impossible. But Sushi, do something for me, please. Not that.
I want something different.
Slightly different than that. So I'm holding a very slight angle and just mashing. There we go. Intended fish behavior.
As we saw earlier with the ghost sushi, they would just do this as a ghost. Yeah.
So yeah, we're just swimming.
Walls do not matter in this. He's just chilling.
We're gonna go up Shiver Mountain too. This lets me skip a fight technically, a fight that you'd be forced to use Cooper for, at least on turn 1. And I do have quick change, so I can kind of get around it. Also, the Sushi, just doing her job.
She's doing her best.
This encounter is intentional,
It's just to snap his back.
and this runaway is also intentional. Because now Mario is not on Sushi.
Yeah, stand is strong and tall.
You may notice that if I stand still, he's walking. That's just part of the glitch.
Smash charge.
And he's back on Sushi. So you may be wondering, how do you get off Sushi permanently? We're going to do that in this room. Okay. I don't need triple dip, so I don't need to go back down there. I just want to avoid this fight from hitting that switch. Sushi can also climb stairs, by the way. Very good glitch.
For sure. This is why he's, you know, Mario hates stairs. Let anybody else do it.
So I want Bombette because I want to be able to do a check after this anyway. Our favorite Starstone check, actually. And nothing. Because I don't need Bowser's Castle keys. Those are definitely fake. And you may be wondering, why don't you need Bowser's Castle keys? And we'll show that at the end of the game.
Star piece!
One of the slowest checks in the game. And this is our reward. I actually don't know this character's name, but she talks a lot. So much that Mario just falls asleep.
It's like a Merlot ancestor.
Yeah. Mer something.
Well, while she's talking, can I read a donation?
Yeah, we still got plenty of time.
We have a $10 anonymous donation that says, "Sorry I missed most of the run, Phantom. Trying to catch them all for the Arceus incentive tomorrow. Put my money towards naming Pearl rival Barry because anything else is heresy. Thank you so much."
Good job, Hal. Yeah.
Definitely not obvious.
Definitely not our roommate.
So, we get to watch the ice staircase rise from the ground. Someday this cutscene might be shorter. Although I don't know how they would shorten this one.
Speed it up. 150% speed.
Yeah, just crank up the speed on it. So,
Again, Mario's worst nightmare. We got a lot of stairs. It was just like the Rocky fight scene.
and that's a stopwatch. I don't need to go there. Hello, Klubba. I don't want Happy Flower either. The only badge I'm really looking for is Last Stand. Power Plus could also be good.
Yeah, and then we just need the keys that we want.
Exactly. There are 3 mandatory fights in the Crystal Palace, so it's the only reason I'm really healing. This would not be the first time, if the Palace Key is here, that I found it here. It would actually probably be like the 5th time.
You've done about 100 runs.
Yeah. Finding the Palace Key in the Crystal Palace is usually not what you want to see. But at this point, I would love to see it here.
Mushroom!
That is normally a star piece, so...
I mean, they needed to switch things up.
There's... Could be something, but it's faster to go this way first. It just works out for movement. Okay, they have 10 HP normally. Interesting. Alright, it's Chapter 6 scale. Of course they do.
That was a hard match.
Yeah. Hey!
Power Plus.
Is this good and funny? It is good and funny.
Let's just attack more, please.
Yeah, Power Plus is,
And back to them. What do they want to say? What are these little guys called?
Duplighosts?
They have their little ancestor in TTYD. Good old Dupless.
Oh, yeah. So, Power Plus being 1, there are 2 of those in the game. So if I find the other one, Mario is a menace. If it wasn't obvious from the other damage up badges, increasing the damage on Mario for his jump effectively increases it by 2. Thank you.
Didn't even get first strike because of that. We are now broke and just kind of running.
Yeah. We will be fighting a few more things. That is...
Chill out.
Chill Out is a badge that makes so you can't get first struck, which... Cool. So there's 2 checks over here that I can do now. I could have done 1 before going to the other side, but... Not much reason to. Crystal Palace, a lot of back and forth. If you want to jump in with any announcements or anything, at any point, feel free to.
Star piece!
Okay, I just want to talk about our next run, which is Pokemon Pearl by Conception, and we have 3 donation incentives open. We have a bid war for the Chimchar name, which is currently Monkey at $25.
Good name.
The rival name is currently Berry with $10, and the trainer name is currently Pesto with $25. If you would like to add or change to those, get in your donations pretty soon. That run will start right after we finish up with this Paper Mario randomizer.
Yeah, all these fake bombs.
How dare they?
So this check, kind of slow, but kind of just necessary to do. Thank you.
Good reward.
I mean, what do you get for solving a Bombat puzzle? So we're gonna go fight the 3 Klubbas. In other speedruns, you typically would just use a move that removes them from the screen entirely, called Hurricane. But we're just gonna have to fight them the old-fashioned way. I think I'm good enough on all that.
Slap him.
This is fine. The Black Magic Koopa there is probably one of the worst enemies in the game. And he's not doing what he makes him the worst enemy. Cool.
Buffs.
He can make his partners invisible, and you can't hit them.
What is this red guy gonna do? That's right, get him out of here. Bye-bye.
So I'm hoping for more grounded enemies in these encounters. The encounters being randomized does mean that I can't guarantee that, but not having Ultra Rank Bombette means we don't have a lot of options to hit them. And here we go. This is the kind of encounter I want to see. But if the last one is flying enemies again, we'll just have to deal with it. Again, these encounters can't be skipped. So just mandatory XP that we pick up. And, okay.
I mean, not bad at all.
He's gone.
Yeah, see ya.
And so is he.
Yeah, what a chump. Get him out of here. How many more checks do we have in Chapter 7 up until? Like, not many, right?
Let's see. There's the triple dip check, and then there's 6 more after that. So 7 in total.
Again, we are looking for a crystal key to help finish this chapter, or another one of Tubba's castle keys.
The Tubba key wouldn't be huge right now, because it wouldn't get us access to more checks or anything.
Yeah,
but
it wouldn't finish this chapter that we're currently in.
that's ugly. That's unfortunate. The Volcano vase is for Colorado. I think going to Chapter 5 is probably going to be on the table very, very shortly.
Yeah, to get the Yoshi kids, and
Yeah, we're going to likely be saving the Yoshis. Just heads up and warning for any Yoshi haters, we will save their lives. They will not perish in the jungle today.
I will be honest, there's not many of them.
And it's Luigi.
I wonder who's the fake.
I think it's Cooper. I'm pretty sure I hit Luigi through that hole.
Yeah. There's definitely a bros move out there where Luigi gets sunk into the ground from Mario and Luigi. 100%.
That's exactly what we did here too, right? Yeah, in a lot of speedrun notes, this is the part where people just write down Cooper is the real Cooper. Just so you know.
Quite self-explanatory.
At least with the Bombette one, you have to read, but with the Cooper one, it's just kind of there. And in Japanese, you can actually skip that puzzle because it's too difficult, so we use a glitch that saves 6 seconds.
A key, but not the one we want.
Yeah. Reminder, I haven't done the pit either.
True. Yeah. Wouldn't you
So-
love to go back to chapter 1?
Not really. In all honesty.
Again, there's a lot of single checks that we're gonna have to get out.
Not the attack effects badge I want to see, if I see any at all.
We have A and B.
Yeah, but we want specifically C and E are the good ones. And now we have 3 more checks opposite this room on the other side. And you see this lock right here. Crystal Palace key would get me through there. And,
We were so close.
On the other side is the boss.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, a bad badge. That is a very, very good badge.
Dodge Master.
Glenn, do you know what Dodge Master does?
Makes you good at dodging. Or it gives you that, like, not the, what am I thinking, the repel gel incident, but no. Just a greater tendency to miss moves.
Action commands will work more frequently, but a side effect of that, actually. So, enemies will cap you on power bounce, sort of randomly, and Dodge Master actually makes those chances better to not be capped.
So you could have those crazy 8 bounces that we saw earlier.
Yeah, Dodge Master makes your power bounce better, which, for what is probably the best move in the game,
4 BP though.
4 BP is probably not worth it for this seed, but if it was cheap, I would definitely be equipping that.
Sushi time. Time to go to chapter 5.
Yep, we are gonna go through the jungle. There's quite a bit that we haven't done because we did this all without sushi before. So there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Can I
Again.
cut in with a donation?
Absolutely.
I have a $10 anonymous donation that says, "Save the animal, I mean the Yoshis."
Perfect.
I told you there's not many haters.
Well, we're gonna go through the long, arduous process of saving these kids. They're kind of bullies, honestly. They threw their babysitter in a tree and just wandered off. I don't know how Sushi just forgave them, but
You know, I mean, they'll get a stern note randomly to their parents usually.
alright, so this Shy Guy,
Kind of a menace. Star piece to give it off, yes.
yeah, you just jump over him. If you're unlucky, Mario doesn't do a full jump, but luckily we got the full momentum.
The little guy, where is he?
Chapter 5 was pretty high scaled. I'm probably going to want to powerbomb this. That's fine.
That's like
I'll still powerbomb it.
that's chapter 6 scaling, right?
Probably, yeah. Honestly.
I'm getting good at this. I'll have to do a randomizer run soon.
Yeah, this is, yeah, they have like 8 or something vanilla. I don't know. We usually kill them with a power quake. I don't know a lot of the numbers, I just know what to do when I do speedruns. So here's the first Yoshi.
Little red Yoshi.
If letters are randomized, he would actually be an extra check. Because there's a letter that can be given to him. So, there's only a couple checks in the jungle here, but
Castle key. We can do it.
that is chapter 3 completable.
Yep. We got one more. One more key, really.
That is the best badge in the game.
There we go. They're starting to be nice to you.
Alright, alright.
You have to cut your losses.
Goodbye, HP. Hello, Last Stand. Where can I get another 8 BP?
Good question.
That's 9.
Dodge Master.
Goodbye, Flower Saver. Hello, Power Rush.
Oh, you're gonna. So as you can see, HP is now 5. That is just what Last Stand does.
Yep.
But you know, there's a trade-off for everything, and we have a huge trade-off when it comes to Last Stand.
Yeah, so Last Stand, when you're at 5 HP, enemies do half damage to you. So Bowser, his Fire Breath normally does 10 damage in the final fight. With Last Stand on, it does 5. And if we block it, it does 4.
We have a chance.
So if you block fire with Last Stand on, and you're obviously at 5 HP max, you get Peril on turn 1.
That's lovely.
And hopefully we'll get to see that. Sometimes Bowser isn't that nice. And that little lure that I did there just put that Shy Guy in a spot where he couldn't follow me.
I'm gonna save this Yoshi.
I tried to do it blind. Little green Yoshi.
Back to darkness.
Yeah. We have 2 more Yoshis to save. One of them requires some effort, the other one does not. We also have the deep jungle, which we have not been to yet.
Yeah, we have a decent amount of checks here.
Okay, I already checked that. This Shy Guy, he can be a bit mean.
I think after this we go to 3, right?
Yeah, we might as well just go beat 3 or 4. Either one.
While you're rounding up some Yoshis, I'm going to read one more donation from Ashlyn that says, I hope this name wins so you can fight the love of your life in a battle of the Pearl. GG on your Pokemon run, and I love you. And that is toward making the rival name McDouble.
Oh.
Alright, this fight is a little troublesome, because I don't have FP, but that's fine.
They're just trying to burp on you right now.
Yeah. The white Magikoopa is the main issue that I need to deal with.
How much health do these guys have? 13 though.
Yeah.
Well, he's been dealt with.
For now. There's still all of these plants I have to deal with. This is why we used a repel gel.
True.
Don't have to block all of these. Should be able to live a few hits this way.
You only need to save 3. Yeah, so you
That's
could,
fine.
I mean,
Even the poison's fine.
yeah. Ooh,
We're fine.
you'll be on 1.
That's not fun.
You gotta just pray.
Well, we lose a life stream, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal.
Oh no, you're poisoned again. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, life stream, we have plenty. We hopefully only need 1 for Bowser with a good fight. We also level up here, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah. All that HP that you lost. Oh.
All 10. Yeah. Jumping from very far is pretty tricky for the timing. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
N64 is still on, so.
Yeah. Just lost a signal.
Okay, and I think we've solved our technical difficulties, so I'm going to throw it back over to Phantom for more Paper Mario.
All right.
Okay. So, a little unfortunate.
So sadly, the setback did take us back to when we finished Chapter 6. So that is where our update is. Thankfully, we know where 2 currently are.
Yep.
We do have that information. That information does stay with us. So we do know that both the
Tubba Key and Last Stand.
and Last Stand are both in Chapter 5.
So we just have to go back through here. I'm going to save the Yoshis again also, just to keep that up.
It'd be worth. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But everything should be the same. The only thing that technically we missed out is the progress we made in Chapter 7 and the Super Blooper fight that we did but didn't amount to anything. So, in the end, we didn't really waste much, right? And it wasn't as significant as it could have been.
Yeah, we will go get those again anyway. Well, not completely, but
Yeah. Not in the order that we were doing it, as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna go back to saving the Yoshis.
I'm just gonna put on Power Rush now because I know I'm gonna get Last Stand soon. What else did I take off? I took off probably Quick Change.
Yeah, it was quick change.
Those two, right? Because this fight will go very quickly. We know that Last Stand is literally in the next room.
Also, we got a new friend on the sim.
Yeah. During the intermission.
He's been dropped off. So now I got 3.
Yeah. Valkyrie did drop off a Hisuian?
Hisui and Growlithe.
Growlithe, yeah.
Gotta love him. Alright, so we got 4 more Yoshis to save.
Really not that far.
Again, it's just retreading over stuff. Also, could you do me a favor and check your menu for how many star pieces we have?
Oh, yes.
Please?
22.
22, not money.
I mean, I've passed up a lot.
Oh, also we also did not get money. My thing was way off though. I thought 38.
Well, if you're including the
The ones we skipped.
the ones that we spent also.
Yeah.
So that's probably another 10 or 12.
We're playing with semantics, but I did it.
Yeah, so we're pretty much back to where we were, honestly. We'll just need to do some stuff in Chapter 7 to beat it. Assuming we find the Palace Key.
Yeah.
See if I can lure the Shy Guy again.
Yeah. Why is he licking the pole?
He's not licking the pole.
That was 100% him licking the pole.
Easy. Unfortunate.
Too slow.
Well, I went too far. Is really what happened.
Is he gonna do it blind this time? Though?
Nope.
You could have done that blind.
I can. It's actually really easy to see on my setup at home, this room, without the light on.
Yeah.
Because on some displays you actually can still see the outlines. So, 2 more Yoshis to save. How much FP do I have right now?
20. I think it's 20.
9.
So, I wasn't even in the right range. It was 9 out of 15.
6 plus 7 is 13.
There you go.
So we can. I don't have enough Starstorm, actually. That's fine. Get rid of the troublemaker.
Starstorm, yeah. Just
Yeah,
got
just
struck.
eat this life shroom.
Yeah, who cares? You did it well. Again, this is basically how we did the last fight as well, so.
True.
Eh. This is a speed run.
Debatable. That's fine. I'm in peril.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Starstorm.
This should level me up, right? 40 or something like that? 40?
No, up by 1. If only he didn't run from the Shy Guy.
That's fine. So we're gonna finish saving the Yoshis here.
We got one more, right?
Easy movement every time.
Get out of that tree.
Purple Yoshi, save them all.
We did it.
pretty much all we're gonna have to do is
It'd be Tubba.
Tubba, general guy.
Yeah. The music record, if that was the case.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, where do we want to go first? What chapter?
I'd say let's just finish 4.
4. All right.
4. Oh, there we go. Palace key. All right, so
So yeah, we're in go mode now.
yeah, we're in go mode. We just gotta finish out now.
It shouldn't take too long. No, it's actually, if we're going to, we should go to 3 first. I'm gonna ignore you.
Okay. I'm just here to commentate. I'm not here to give advice.
So the shortcut to 3 is right here. So what we're gonna do, I really would like FP, but I do not have.
Much BP, yeah.
I really want the FP.
If only you had 1 star.
Yeah.
You could have done it. Well, I mean, you gotta fight these guys anyway. Here's
Yeah.
your.
I will level up on Dark Koopas.
That's what they're called?
Yes. They are Dark Koopas.
What a wimpy name. 11. No defense.
Well, Quake actually goes through their defense.
Oh.
Not a huge deal. Getting the coins there is purely lag reduction, by the way. We don't need them.
Should add like defend plus, and then you got like no damage.
I would really not like Defend Plus. It is going to mess up all my ending fights. Come on.
You run into him, yeah. So why 3?
It was really just because of the shortcuts. It just kind of works out. We are going to get to run through Tubba's castle. It doesn't take too long to do either. Really, 3 and 4 are both very fast for go mode.
Well, this specific go mode, yeah. So we literally don't need any more items. We're just kind of there.
Yeah.
If we want to just stack up some repel gels and stuff like that, that's literally the only thing we want.
Yeah. Can I don't have power bounce.
Gotta say, did we miss anything because of Chapter 7 stuff? But, yeah.
We will level up again for Super Jump Charge, and that'll be the last badge I equip for any of the endings. It would be nice to find the other Power Plus, but at this point, I'm not going to go looking for it. If it stumbles into my hands, that's ideal. So, we've already been here. There's really no checks. We're just
zooming.
Go on, open the door, take the shortcut. Yeah, since we're pretty much just running through chapters we've already done, if there's anything to talk about in terms of announcements still.
I can do that. I would like to talk about LPAV. Midwest Speedfest would like to send a special thanks to LPAV for providing PVMs, projectors, and cameras for our marathons since 2017. LPAV has been Minnesota's trusted video and audio vendor since 2003. Having worked with companies such as Mountain Dew and Microsoft, you can trust LPAV will do right the first time. Please support them by checking out their eBay store, which you can find in our Twitch bio, or by typing !LPAV in chat.
Yeah, so Tubba here, he's not really much of a threat. He's gonna go right to bed.
He's just sleepy, man. So thankfully, we should not wake him.
Definitely won't be waking him up, right?
No, we would never do that.
Well, this is Yaki. And he's not too happy about being stolen from his chest, I guess. We do get to see a trick here. This trick does save a few seconds. And it's very funny looking. So as you can see, Tubba is going to destroy his house.
You just fell?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do I get what I'm going for? Do I get it? Do I get it? Do I get it?
You?
This is a frame-perfect trick that saves and loses no time. Ah, no. You can jump during that cutscene. You have 1 frame. So I would just mash the A button to hope I get it.
Nice dodge.
So I'm trying to line up Mario here.
Good flip
I'm
out.
too far to the left. That goes. This is called Quick Escape. Normally, you'd escape by having Tubba chase you through the castle, but doing that does save you somewhere between like 6-7 seconds. We also have a bit of a potential RNG time save here. The time it takes for Tubba to break out and eat the ghosts is RNG. And when he breaks out, that does give us a text box like that. So you can make it through that entire room without ever getting that text box.
So back to town we go.
Back to the windmill.
Oh, is that a star piece? Oh, I gotta love star pieces. Yeah. So
Okay, so if you know the Tubba fight, you know that I'm gonna save.
it's a bit annoying.
The heart actually will have quite a bit of HP, but you don't need to actually defeat the heart completely. When the heart gets down to 5 HP left, it just runs away, ending the fight instantly. Jumping over the Goombas. Ah.
Almost.
Yeah, those are pretty tight jumps.
Switch. Oh, okay. I got more now.
Glenn is collecting.
Yes. None of these are mine, by the way. I will say. 2 of them are phantoms, and then we have a trade. I bought 2 of my own here as well. I should have brought them as well. We'd have a whole party.
Okay, so the heart is at basically dead,
Yeah, we just got 1 more.
and he's not even going to attack this turn.
He's gonna chat to us.
This charge attack does a ton of damage. It's a shame that the fight is over. And I can bully Tubba for no reason whatsoever. Just because it's funny to bully bosses.
Don't hit these Goombas, please.
I'll try not to. I know it's very difficult to jump over them.
Yeah, as Mario, you kind of an animal instinct to just jump on their heads.
True. Mario does like jumping on Goombas, not over them. So, Tubba, I mean, he has no HP.
Bye-bye. You did great.
Good job, Tubba.
Good job. And that is chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Yep. We're gonna go beat Chapter 4 next.
Yeah.
Just because all we have to do is fight General Guy.
Yeah.
Chapter 7, we will have to walk through the palace, but that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it before. You all seen it.
Yep. And this time we don't have to do the checks. Just fight the Klubbas. Of course, we will take Bo with us.
If we say no, Uh-oh.
If we say no, then she joins anyway.
You can't tell her what to do.
She really just won't take no for an answer. So Scholar being our... Oh, Scholar is our 5th Star Spirit. What's the 5th Star Spirit power, Glenn?
Isn't it? It's like an earthquake type attack, isn't it?
No. I heard it in the audience. It is Smooch. That does mean if we use Smooch, it will come from Scholar.
Lovely kiss.
So, if I am in a fight where I can justify using it for the funny, I will
Hallway
do
Bowser.
it. Not Hallway Bowser. Ideally, never on Bowser, but
You're thinking about it.
yeah. So our last 2 are Chapter 4 and 7.
Switch only restores 5?
It restores 20,
Oh.
but you don't get FP back, like you do with Refresh.
To the toy box.
Yeah, so the toy box here is going to be the same typical General Guy fight. I do want a Quake badge equipped. Power Quake is 1 BP. Goodbye, Flower Saver. And I will level up here for more BP. Because I have 20 FP with all my FP pluses equipped. Yeah, we've already been through everything here. All we do is go straight to Red Station.
Yeah. So how's the general guy fight in general? Do tell.
General Guy is going to summon Shy Guys wave after wave until eventually he fights us himself.
And then what happens when he fights us himself?
We're going to jump on him.
Multiple times.
Hopefully. He does have 2 defense in the tank, which isn't a huge deal, but it does make our power bounces weaker.
What's your usual cap on him specifically?
The worst you can get is 4. And a 4 cap is a 2% chance. Which,
I mean,
it can happen. It has happened.
yeah, would you, I would say, has it never happened before?
But the Shy Squad it's 15 HP, it's a group of Shy Guys.
They're doing their best.
They're trying.
Yeah. You gotta rate the effort.
And they do 1 damage normally. So what's 1 divided by 2?
That hurt my brain. 0.5. So it'd be 0.
Yes.
Why do they round down?
I could have just killed them with Watt, but I wanted to show Mario not being phased by the Shy Guys.
Why'd you hurt him? General guy's a meanie. Kill him. I want him gone.
So these are the Stilt Guys. What's a good way of knocking someone off of stilts?
Electrocuting them.
That wasn't my idea.
Hammer.
So they can have more HP than that. This is a very low skill Chapter 4. The shock of an earthquake, I'm not surprised it would knock someone off, right?
Yeah, but what about 4 guys
Stack.
standing? 4
Well,
Shy Guys trying to sneak into an R-rated movie.
well, apparently they only have 7 HP when stacked.
Oh, they're gone.
This is actually a really funny one. How do you think I'm gonna hit the bulb?
You broke it.
Yeah, earthquakes break light bulbs.
Does
Did
he
you
have
know?
insurance?
So General Guy, being low scaled is unfortunate for him. For many reasons.
Man can't hit you for his life.
That's fine. He will die next turn.
Goodbye.
Let me just,
Let me just already check it off the tracker. Yeah.
oh, he did a damage to me.
Oh no. Goodbye.
Alright.
It's falling apart. He doesn't have car insurance.
Yeah, so that's chapter 4.
That's chapter 4. More BP. We need more badges.
This BP will be for super jump charge on Crystal King. The Crystal King fight is well,
Who's our Star Spirit?
oh, this is Muscular, and he is going to give us timeout.
He could do that. That's a realistic one.
I mean, I feel like it's realistic for any of the Star Spirits to do any power.
Smooch?
Sure. If
You want the old grandpa smooch?
if you get Eldstar 5th, he will smooch you.
This is
I think I've had every single Star Spirit be 5th at some point. Yeah.
You've done too many runs.
Yeah, it eventually you just get it. Normally in this cutscene, Twink will fly down and tell Mario to go to Lava Lava Island.
Yeah,
But
we've done that.
yeah.
Again, this was quite kinda in order.
For the most part.
1, 2.
Well, 1-5-2 actually. 1-5-2-6-3-4.
No, it was 1, 2, 5. We did 2.
No, Mamar is my 3rd Star Spirit.
Oh yeah.
Twink is a nice shade of pink right now.
Good job, Twink.
Goodbye, Twink.
You've done so much.
In the newest release of Rando, Twink actually doesn't show up there anymore. But I forgot this build is from many days ago, not 2 days ago.
We have to get the seed in order.
Yeah.
All right, to 7 we go. We are in officially endgame, basically.
Yep. So chapter 7, I did Sushi Glitch before. I'm gonna not do it this time, because it is technically slower. We'll just climb Shiver Mountain the normal way and fight the Dupla Ghosts. With Koopa, unfortunately.
Oh no, Mario has to tackle the stairs again, yeah.
Yeah.
Get Sushi out of here. Come on.
Yeah, so Cooper is going to do everything he needs to do, and nothing more. Hopefully you all remember the solution to the Cooper puzzle in Crystal Palace.
Cooper is Cooper.
Cooper is the real Cooper.
There's no one quite like him.
Thankfully we don't have to do any checks here. We kind of just go.
Yeah, we've already done the checks. We really don't need any badges.
Yeah. The only thing that... Wasn't Power Plus here?
I think so. I know there was definitely one attachable badge, but I think it was in, like, one of the hits.
Power Plus was in the Shooting Star check. I will grab that. Because that is just nice to have. So, in this situation, Cooper's on the right.
Cooper is the real Cooper.
Debatable.
There's no one quite like him.
They were both Cooper, as far as I'm concerned.
That's just lack of friendship.
So I really don't want to deal with that Magic Koopa, which is why I preemptively equipped Quick Change. That Magic Koopa would extend the fight dramatically if he ever got to take a turn.
I do like that this Mudkip is tagged at the back.
Just so you know what it is.
Just so you know. No hands. I'm actually free.
Professional.
I'm free for once.
Gotten too good at this.
I've been holding 2 of them for like 3 hours.
So, are you gonna hold the plushes during Mario 3D World?
I have one. I have one that I'm gonna hold.
Oh, true, true.
There's one guaranteed. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I am running 3D World later.
Yeah. Later tonight, Glenn will be running 3D World any percent. Hopefully I'm still awake for that.
I don't know. And I commend you if you go to bed. It's all good.
No, I slept really well last night, which compared to the first night is a nice surprise. I want the FP back, please. So I did say we weren't going to do checks here, but I remembered that there was Power Plus, and I would like that badge.
So you just gotta find it again.
I think I remember where it is. It's too good to... since it's 1 BP, it's too good to pass up. It will make the Bowser fights much better. I believe it was just over here, in this room.
Ooh.
Dodged.
For the first time, you hit the 2 of them last time. There you go. Equip that bad boy.
Easy. Easiest equip of my life.
And now we're done with checks.
Yep.
Now we're actually done.
So all we have to do is fight the Klubbas, and then solve the Koopa puzzle.
And then just open the gate.
Yep.
And then fight Ice King.
The Crystal King should be Chapter 6 scaled, not too bad. I think I can manip Peril on him. Dang.
Okay, just charge. Shocking.
1 damage.
One
1 damage.
Get him out of here.
I actually do want Bump that out.
Switch, do nothing.
You can't select that now.
You can't let him run. No, you must kill.
Alright, so Mega Quake and Power Bomb should just kill these. Or Starstorm.
Yeah, this is the good favorable one. Starstorm.
Mamar, the most powerful Star Spirit.
For sure.
Normally she would sing you a song, but her song is a bit more violent in the seed.
Yeah. Dang, I was gonna say played in C sharp, but I mean, my brain doesn't work that fast. Alright, here's the last one. This one also wasn't that bad.
Yeah, this was just a Klubba.
Bye bye. We're down to 1 Cooper puzzle left. And who is Cooper?
I think it's Luigi.
Where's your notes?
My notes are in a live split plugin at home. Okay, so honestly, up until Crystal King, this isn't like much. We got another little bit if you want to talk over the Cooper puzzle.
Sure. So we are supporting the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Since 2016, CCRF has donated to 25 different research organizations and hospitals nationwide. They focus their resources where they can to do the most good, meaning that they don't focus on just one hospital or one state. They're making changes possible for kids no matter where they live.
Nice.
Alright, one more. Who are you gonna hit?
Oh, I think I hit the wrong one.
You hit the old man? You did nothing wrong.
Alright, so the Crystal King fight is honestly kind of tough. His AI is really weird, but I think Mario's broken enough that it's not a problem.
Yeah, we have roided Mario enough to where this is going to be either one way or the other. A life stream down or you're fine.
Yeah, normally in vanilla, this is the only place you see these guys. But they can show up as enemies in Rando. We just didn't... I don't think we saw any?
No.
No. They have a lot of defense, which isn't actually much of an issue, but it's really surprising the first time you encounter them in one of those Klubba fights.
And our enemies randoed only in the chapter.
Yeah. Enemies, when you load a room in this game, all of the possible enemies that can be encountered are loaded into memory. And Crystal Palace actually did program albino dinos. So
That's their name?
yes.
That's a sick name.
So it is something you can encounter in Rando in Crystal Palace. And it's Santa.
Ooh. I mean, light Santa.
A Santa with a gold crown.
Bit of an egoist Santa. He runs the local mall.
Let's turbocharge. That's plenty. How much do these do? Should be 1. Cool. I actually don't want to hit him because he will probably heal.
Yeah, we want summon throw. Again, annoying AI does annoying things.
I'm just going to kill one so I don't have to block.
We do like peril here, guys.
This does give us a lot more damage, although I lost my...
Yeah, don't you want to switch to what?
No. Because he's going to get low enough. Yeah. Cool.
Nice para.
That is a very hard mash.
Get him out of here. Oh,
I should have done one more. Whatever.
you deserve this.
Give it to Watt.
Yeah, prolong the death. That is chapter 7 done. We have done all the Star Spirits. And
So-
we get nice level up.
Yeah, BP. Did you see how many star points I had?
I think it was 20 or something.
I may take an encounter on Star Way and run away to lose some star points.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to level up in hallway, right? Isn't that the
Yeah.
thing?
Ideally, I don't level up anywhere from the Junior Troopa fight.
16?
16 actually is probably good enough.
I mean, I think if it gets really dire and you're just like, maybe.
Junior gives you usually between around 40 star points.
It's random.
It depends on your level.
Oh.
Is the issue.
They just want to roid you up at the end if you do low level.
Yeah. So Hallway Bowser in Rando, you usually get around 45 star points. So I think I'm close enough that I might level up on Hallway Bowser by like 1 or 2. But if I run away from an Ember, I should be fine.
Up and away.
Yeah, we will be using that star power, and this is definitely the Star Spirit that has it normally.
Yeah.
We beat 7 last.
I'm telling you, it's quite nice. It wasn't as crazy.
Okay, I don't need Power Quake anymore. That gives me 4. That's enough for Jump Charge, and we're good. I actually don't think I need BP for anything. So if we level up again, which we shouldn't,
Yeah.
I would take FP. Just hope that we don't level up. Because hopefully I math my star points correctly. So we're gonna, ideally, what's gonna happen here, we're gonna get Peril on Junior Troopa. And we're gonna carry that Peril all the way to Final Bowser. And that's going to give us big damage on Power Bounce. There could be something in the shop up here, but I think we're pretty good on items.
Honestly, I think we're good to move.
We do only have 1 Repel Gel, but that's all we should need.
Now we're in Super Endgame.
Chapter 8 is,
A doozy.
well, or not. We're going to show Chapter 8 in its greatest form that has ever been created. so I lost a few star points. That's ideal. And I'm going to lose a few more. I honestly normally would try and avoid these, but I
Can't be asked.
I
Right?
do not want my star points. That's fine. I have low enough. I will not level up in Chapter 8. Hey, it's Quizmo. How did he get here?
He's just here to show the world his knowledge.
It is really weird to me that Quizmo can show up here. But I guess it's a town, kind of.
Nice little allude.
So this is where the Star Spirits give us Star Beam, which will allow us to defeat Bowser, right?
Maybe.
They also heal you here if you happen to take damage on the way up.
They're just nice.
I think I actually did come up here once, like, damaged, and I expected to be low FP or something in the Duplicus fight. I was like, oh, wait, no, they healed you. Of course they do.
A clown car for free. Oh no, Mudkip.
We do call this the bathtub, or at least a few of us do. So we're going to ride the bathtub up to Bowser's Castle.
That's such a small bathtub.
I
And
mean, it has, like, a little ledge to, like, set something
But the
down on.
back support, look at it. It's
Yeah.
curved.
It's pretty nice.
That's scoliosis. And your paper, you're gonna crumple easily.
Alright, so here's the Duplicos. You may be wondering what happened to the previous 50 rooms of Bowser's Castle. Well, we just don't do those rooms.
Uh-oh.
Also, notice Peach is not wearing pink. She decided to wear yellow today.
Took something out of Daisy's closet, honestly.
And I'm going to use the all-powerful Up and Away. 95% chance it works for each of them individually. 5% chance it will fail on one of them.
Go up and away.
Cool.
All right, beat that last one up.
Love 5% rolls. I should still be fine. Fool.
You've changed into your worst enemy, Cooper. And we all know who the real Cooper is.
Yeah, so we should be fine on star points. If I didn't run away, I might have leveled up on final. Or hallway, rather. Final would be a very funny place to level up when he doesn't give you star points.
Oh yeah, because you try and set up peril, isn't it?
Yeah. So, hey, it's the Koopa Bros.
Look at what these guys are doing.
We haven't seen them since, I don't know, what, 20 minutes in?
They still haven't changed their clothes at all. Their palette's still dry as heck.
Oh, hey, it's Junior. I don't know how he got here. I really don't. I guess he flew. He can fly.
Yeah, didn't he have wings in one of the chapters that we didn't use?
True.
True.
So,
So we're stock tanking right now.
beefing up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not block this.
I wonder why. This
Uh,
man is ultra dead, by the way.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so he's not actually dead, but I need to...
Stun him.
Lucky. Fun fact, that's not actually 50-50 because I filled the bar 50% of the way.
Get him out of here.
The way Power Shock works is it's weighted towards failure. So when it fills up 50%, you have about a 30% chance of it actually working.
Because games love easy math. Just ask any Pokemon player their catch rates and their level up rates, stuff like that.
Yeah, so Power Shock is also the only move that acts like that, because there are two other stuns you can get in the game. Dizzy Shell and Mega Shock. But when you fill the bars on those, they actually are just a percentage based on how far the bar is filled.
Why'd you save?
I don't know.
This is-
I don't want to...
Guys, this is just like
Do
the
something
opening
silly.
credits that we didn't see.
True, we did just start in Toad Town.
We did just start in Toad Town. Basically, if you want the intro of the story, we do exactly this and then get blasted out the window.
Yeah, so Power Bounce being 6. I can make that cheaper. I don't need quick change anymore. I can equip my Flower Saver. I actually don't want Defend Plus.
Defend
Or
Plus.
Fire Shield. Those are both really bad to equip. So we're just going to go in without using all of our BP.
There's the real Peach.
Yeah, so the reason we don't want Defend Plus is because we do get full healed after Phase 1 of Bowser, and we want to be able to get Peril again. So if we have too much defense, we can't get Peril. And that would be unfortunate. Six cap. Wow. Generous.
We take those. Bonk. Nice miss, Bowser.
So that's the power of Bow, really making Bowser the way he is. And he's at 1 HP.
Slap him.
This is actually ideal. So you think he's invincible, right?
Slap him. Oh.
He's not invincible.
You gotta slap him.
So when Bowser does Star Shield in Hallway, on English, all it does is gives him 3 more defense. On Japanese, it gives him 4 more defense, by the way. And that defense is unpierceable, so Watt actually can't go through it.
Oh.
But pretty, very funny. I'll just eat this maple. I will save before final, I guess.
Again, we don't want to heal because we're in peril, and we like peril a lot, so...
Yeah, would really like to not lose Peril. So Phase 1 of Final Bowser is going to be the same as Hallway. We're going to Power Bounce, out of sight Power Bounce, and hope that he's very, very low so that we can kill him in Phase 2. Regardless of getting Peril. Peril would make it very fast, though.
Let's move. Welcome to the final fight.
Boring Bowser skin.
Yeah.
Default, because he doesn't have skins.
We should just get him a dry Bowser skin, honestly.
Dry Bowser would be a good one. I'm sure Clover is working on Bowser skins at some point. Clover has made the palettes for all of the palette swaps himself. So, eventually he'll get around to the others, I'm sure. I think Lackey is probably higher priority at the moment.
Because he does stick by you for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. He is the only partner that does not have ults yet.
Yeah, so Bowser did just grow a little bit bigger. Gotta love it.
Typical.
3 cap.
3 cap on Phase 1 is pretty much expected. If you get better, then you're happy about it. Nice. Nice.
It's just self-explanatory.
Yeah. So 3 caps are pretty typical on Phase 1. The odds of getting better than a 3 cap are like 30%.
Starbeam time. So this is supposed to just do so much damage.
I mean, it's supposed to remove the shield,
Uh-oh.
but Bowser is too big.
Heard that in Smash Bros.
So, if you're familiar with the base game, you know that this this Peach Cammy fight, you gotta charge up Twink every turn,
Yeah.
and we're still gonna do that.
But,
Just pay attention on turn 2.
yes.
You may notice something a little interesting. Go, Twink.
You got this, little guy. Uh-oh.
Well,
How is... Oh, we gotta focus on him.
yeah. Peach has the power of prayer.
Yeah. Usually he does 1 HP, or 1 attack now.
Twink is gonna take some damage.
Yeah. We don't know how much health he has, but doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens here.
Boom.
Boom.
Twink has defeated Cammy.
In a one-shot.
Shortening that fight by about 4 turns. Which, that's a good chunk of time.
Now it's time for the power of wishing.
All right, so we're gonna hope that Bowser does fire. Because if Bowser does Fire Breath and we block it, we're in peril. If Bowser does Claw or Butt Stomp, we're not in peril. We're at 2 HP. And we have to do a little bit of math if we're at 2 HP.
And we hate math here.
Because I'm going to try and avoid Bowser ever healing.
Yeah.
If a short explanation of Bowser's heal, take Mario's HP as a percentage and Bowser's HP as a percentage, subtract Bowser's from Mario, and if it's more than 25%, Bowser has a 70% chance to heal.
Ugh.
So keep all that in mind. So, shield gone. Switch to Watt. Unfortunate.
Time for math, guys.
So, we cannot let Bowser go below 15 HP, or he will most likely heal. Of course he does fire on turn 2. Of course.
Because, you know, they love to taunt you as a player.
So, we're just going to bounce. Nice.
Recap. They're loving you today.
So 3 caps are pretty bad in Phase 2. You typically get a 4. I have quite a few life shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. We just don't want to prolong the fight any longer.
Cool. So he's going to kill us this turn unless he shields. Oh,
Ooh.
turn 3 shield. That is very unlikely.
We love unlikely stuff here.
And
'Cause
honestly, like, in this situation, it's ideal. Normally, this is really bad, but if he does turn 3 shield in an 80% run, your run is dead. So,
I mean, Phantom's current glitchless PB has insane Bowser. Claw, claw,
Wave.
claw.
yeah. So that's the downside of being on a setup I'm not used to. That block is 2 frames. I just need to hope that I don't get 3 capped.
Yeah, Watt being uninjured is quite bad, but
Cool.
that's good.
He's going to heal.
30. Oh.
So he might do a turn 3 shield this turn.
I think.
I actually want the jump charge.
Actually, you should have went to peril, right?
If I didn't block that, I would have been in peril, but I'm just gonna let him heal. I need the FP back. Doing wave when he did was 1, very unlikely. 2, kind of kills me inside. Just give me the charges.
Right. Now Watt's back though.
Do fire, Bowser. Please just do fire. He's gonna heal again, by the way. Bowser can heal 3 times.
He's really low in HP, guys. This is why.
Yeah. So Bowser went down to like, what, 16? Well, he went down to
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah. So
So he's at 65 right now. He is very likely to heal again.
just getting his face.
Yep. So I don't want him to do wave. If he does wave, that removes my charge stacks. Yep.
This is how we can do it. We gotta read plays 5 years in the future.
If he does fire, okay. It's fine. I didn't want him to take my boots.
That's-
Butt Stomp does take one of your action commands. It's not great. How many life streams do I have? 2 more?
think one.
Shielding. I will check.
Yeah, I think you have one more.
Two.
Two.
That's fine. We will win this fight. It's just very slow.
Yeah. Alright, shield's gone. Shocking.
So I will just have to jump on him. Ideally...
Wave.
Okay. 2-frame block. It's actually 3 frames to block with Mario, but it's only 2 frames to block with your partner. And blocking with your partner is way better than blocking with Mario. So yeah, he will die very shortly. If he gives me Peril, he'll die even faster. He's been not doing Fire Breath. Thank you.
There you go. You asked nicely this time.
True. Thank you, Bowser.
Finish it.
Watt does not do enough damage.
Are you sure? What? Oh, you just 4. No!
Okay, so we lose our last life stream.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That-
Time will be coming up as soon as Mario's hands touch the Star Rod. So give it about 15 seconds here. And uncharged E-Dash kills Bowser. Bowser, you were very mean. And this is
That is
time. All right, that was honestly pretty decent.
Yeah, it was very good, honestly.
Not a bad end at all, and
I've seen.
it goes straight to credits.
Yeah, I've seen worse luck from you, honestly.
True.
Again, this man has been doing a lot of many randomizers. All of his VODs to all of his recent randomizers are on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitch. I play Rando a lot. Phantom 5800. Yeah. So thanks, Midwest Speedfest, for having Rando here. This is the first in-person Rando for Paper Mario for something that's come out 6 months ago. So that's cool.
Again, thanks to Phantom for running it, and thanks to MX for making the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be back later, probably for Glenn's 3D World Run.
If you're not asleep.
Yeah.
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 Yep.